Yeah. What's good, yo? Welcome to another episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. Yo, I'm your host for tonight, Pat Scorpio, New England representing. And as always, I got my man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Yo, you know what it is, man. Boy, Jesus Shuttleworth the God, aka the GOAT artist, aka LB, lot of the boss. You know what it is. Shout out to the Kali, Tunnel Gang in the building, Dap City, and you know the rest of the squad out there. You know what it is, Monday night boxing. And we about to talk about some real shit. Let's get it.
Yes,
Fort
sir.
Chiracadale out now, Sample Dynasty out now as well. Sometimes if you on Spotify, that's sometimes gonna hit you. So make sure you fuck with that. Yeah, let's get it.
Absolutely. Ring gang in the house forever and always. And as always, I got my other man with me. I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
Hey yo, what's good? You know who this is? Your boy King P, Bodega Box in the building. Ring Game Radio all day. Monday Night Boxing. Let's go.
Yes, sir. Anyone banned from the bodega?
I feel like there's somebody that should be banned, but I honestly I'm forgetting right now. I'm sure it'll come back to me and I'll fucking mention it during the cast. I believe it was boxing related. So I'm pretty sure it'll come to me by when we're casting, like as the show will go on. So
Yeah, absolutely, yeah, because there's definitely been there's definitely been some violators. This
No,
past week.
ban that motherfucker whoever came up with that new the zone pay-per-view structure. Ban that nigga needs to be banned.
See, yeah, I mean, 40. I mean, I pay for it now. If I pay for it, it's only because my father has access to it. And like, if I order pay per view, then he can watch pay per view. That's probably literally the only reason I would actually do it. But then I'm not sure about the pay per views. What would be part of it? Like, is it all pay per views or is it certain pay per views? Like, that's the type of shit that I'm going to.
It's all pay-per-views, but the thing is, you don't know what they will call pay-per-view.
Yeah. So for currently right now, because to me, it's either if it's pay per view, it's covered. If it's not that, then it's this. Because right now they've only mentioned three of them being covered so far in the initial, and well, it's just to get more. So
Yeah, they said it's like I think it's 12 pay-per-view. What? How many pay-per-views? They said it's a bunch, right?
You said minimum of 12 pay per views.
And even that's a lot. Like
Yeah. That's the thing. Is like that. Even I'm waiting on that because I want to see what I mean.
And there's a thing like these niggas can set the standard for what pay-per-view is. Dylan White versus Atuma Moses ain't what was pay-per-view, but Jermaine Franklin versus him ain't. The nigga who beat White but got robbed ain't the pay-per-view fight, but White is.
Yeah, that shit was fucking too crazy. So
yeah, no rhyme or reason to this shit.
Yeah, so that's why it's like, it's like, I mean, the concept would be nice, but now if it was like only a $5 increase, I would have bit the butt. I would, okay, shit, okay, I'll take an extra $5 and see what they're talking about. But it's like
this 2025, they ain't doing no extra $5 on shit now.
Yeah, I know that, son, but it's just like it depends, like, but I would have to, it'd have to be something, like I would have got it, but I need to see what they call pay-per-view, like what it needs to be to do that. So that shit was crazy. So, but yeah, bro, that the zone needs to kind of work on that a little bit and see what they're talking about in terms of that pay-per-view structure. Because I don't think that's no, I don't think that's the wave yet. Not at all.
No, but they seem pretty fucking confident about it, but I just don't like the whole nickel and diamond of the sport. Like other people, they got baseball they can watch, they got football, they got fucking basketball.
I mean, they all have services. They all have services. They have their own.
They all have, but it's not to the bastardized like version. Like boxing has the worst of it though.
They do.
And it's getting worse and worse. Like at least you can fucking pull up a damn the Major League Finals or some shit like our NBA Finals.
Major League Baseball is America's pastime. They'll never put that completely behind a paywall because old-time baseball fans would go apeshit.
And I honestly feel like the biggest events of each sport don't need to be on a paywall. That's why I never really hated on the Netflix shit. Like it's a paywall, but it's a paywall that's so popularized where it's like almost a natural pay. You feel me?
But there's this thing. I mean, boxing's always. I mean, even before the zone. I mean, they had HBO, Showtime. It's a sport that's always behind paywall. It's not. Like
it has, but never to this amount. And at least, like I said, those were known. Like niggas knew Showtime. Niggas strive to get a fight on HBO and Showtime or ESPN. Like, so it made the hunger a little different. But now it's like.
But it also too was easier because back then it was a lot simpler because it's on cable. But then
that too,
because obviously now this is the day where people are actually ditching cable. Like it's like archaic now to pay for cable. Never mind paying for channels. So it makes it odd. So now it's just like okay, you got to go to the streaming services now. People are cutting cable. It's like you got to kind of adapt to it, and it's just like in boxing, it just has not found that sweet spot yet. Like probably the closest to that is Pro Box, and it's just
Pro Box knows what they're doing. Yes.
Yeah, Pro Box is probably the closest to actually adjusting, being able to adapt to this new, to the new way of like how people are, digesting content on TV, sports or otherwise.
And there's nothing wrong with the streaming. You're right. Like evolve, but it's how you evolve. Like boxing should have never went to the zone. And it never should have been like the whole last stop for the zone. Like the zone, like boxing needs a major platform if you're streaming it. Like the zone kept shooting itself in the foot at times, and then it stopped really promoting fights and shit don't cross over no more. Like the whole Tubi and Hulu, all that's the way to go. Like it's just a better, easier experience for more people to get involved with.
But I also believe it does need to be an actual TV. And this is what's missing because boxing, boxing is built on TV. Like if you're not at least giving people like who are the next niggas up on TV, or at least tomorrow's champions, then it kind of makes it harder for the shit to kind of grow when they're on they're on streaming services and pretty much pretty much the stars that were kind of built on TV, they're all starting to try. This is probably like the real the generation that was built on TV. They're almost done. They're almost out of here. So it's like it's gonna be like who are gonna be the next to actually do the shit. Like and this is where I say
online buzz ain't enough.
Yeah,
these niggas need to be steamed.
Yeah, and this is where it is like. Because I mean, obviously, if everything is kept on streaming, if it's kept on DAZN, if it's kept on Prime, or if it's on Netflix, Netflix is just it's temporary because Netflix wants events. They don't want.
But that's cool. Netflix just got to pick the right events.
Yeah, and Netflix has proven that they need boxing people. Like they can air.
Yes.
Because they can air all the events that they want. They have the money. Like. Netflix has,
and they have the money to promote it too.
Yeah, but they had because there's no nice trailers for that. No, I'm lying. They had trailers for the women's fight, but after that, I haven't seen any creative trailers. No, I don't think I ever saw any trailers really. Like I mean, other than if you log on to Netflix, you have that shit right there. Like it will just say, it's about they need
they promoted. I feel like they put more energy into the women's card than they did Crawford Canelo.
Oh, easy. Because I think the women,
although they still promoted it, but I felt like it just like they really, really were doing the Serrano Taylor. Because remember, you see the big ass golem figures they had at the conference, and
hell yeah, nigga, hell yeah,
niggas had sentinels and shit. Like, bro, like what the fuck is this for this?
Yeah, and that is what's missing, bro. And like I say, like I that's why I'm hoping that 2026. I mean, I'm encouraged right now where there's good being, with the amount of fights that are planned for like the first couple months of 2026 that, at least it's going to get popping. But you just need some kind of reassurance about who's going to be doing what. And yeah, I don't think that the zone, what they're doing with that, unless they specify clearly what they're doing for pay-per-views. Like if it's all the pay-per-views and stuff like that, then that's what it is. Like if it's all pay-per-views, then okay, I might roll the dice.
That's what they did. They said that it's like if you can pay the regular package as annually, whatever.
Yeah, but now here's my thing.
If you want, but it don't include the pay-per-views.
Yeah,
the pay-per-views is another is like another pay format, not format, but
yeah,
it's like another pay tier.
It's an idea, but here's the thing too. Like, I think the big argument was what happens, because I think Ryan Garcia and they're trying to make Ryan Garcia and was it Mario Barrios? They're trying to make that fight or whatever, and they're talking about if they do, it's going to be at the Zone Prime joint pay-per-view type of shit. Will that be part of that shit? That's the thing. Like, I guess, that's where the
you asking for the nuanced questions and shit, nigga. Okay, I feel you,
nigga. I do.
So you paying? He's like, motherfucker.
I mean, for what I do for a living, I have to ask. Like, that's how I think, bro. Like, no,
it's a good question. And like I said, like you paying, so nigga, I want to know where my money going to. Shit.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, I kept the Zone for a long period of time, but if I'm gonna pull a trigger on that, I need to know where it's going. I need to know, like, the pay-per-view's gotta be just not 12 minimum. I was like, if it's joint pay-per-view, is it covered? Like, then I'll be fucking like, okay, fucking great. Okay, maybe I'll roll the dice so it make it easier, at least for my.
I just hope boxing gets better, so those actual pay-per-views are actually pay-per-view quality. And I don't need Corey Sanders versus Vitaly Klitschko level pay-per-views.
Yeah, and on top of that too, Top Rank needs to go find a fucking TV.
At this point, I do. The fuck,
nigga, and that's why we had this fucking Ortiz Lubin fight. Niggas was hyped up for.
I'm at Pals that they won the Zone sub. Like they came out, I subbed for it.
Yeah, they've been fucking up lately. So.
Getting all these goddamn toaster leavings ass fights. Oh, hold on, wait, because comment.
I cancel
cable is for hospitals and dental offices. Shout out to Marquise. Yeah, that's facts. Like you still need cable to run on that T1 line. Yeah, we get it. I mean, but regular homes, like niggas is off that.
I mean, I still have it because I'm old school. I still have Fios cable, nigga. So, but I only have.
If you got Fios, yeah, fucking have cable. Your shit ain't dropping. Like, I ain't even gonna front on if you got Fios cable. Like,
yeah, I mean, if honestly, if it wasn't for sports, I wouldn't have it at all. Like, I wouldn't have cable. Like, it'd just be internet in there. But it's just like there's just a couple of things in there that. I'm like, okay, fuck it. I need to do this TV, even though I know how to access the content that I need to get. You know what I mean? But I guess it's just I'm just a little old school. I just have to have the cable box.
And what up, Miss Bitch? I seen the last comment from the last episode at the very end. You was like, "Well, I don't get no shout out. God damn, what the fuck?" So look, shout outs, bro. What's good? Salute. Glad you here. Like.
But yo, before we get into the whole Lubin Ortiz thing, I definitely gotta mention, shout out to Tiger Johnson though, because if you, I know largely me and Pilot we be criticizing his fights because he fights on Top Rank and he usually be fighting in the prelims and shit like that. And at times,
that format is Devin Haney. It feels like at times with him. Like
and it seems like he wasn't turning the corner. And usually Top Rank is quick to cut fighters that are not turning that corner as quickly as they're supposed to, or if they take an unexpected loss.
Bro, they're giving him so many chances. How many times we seen the training wheels go on and off and on and off? Like, god damn, it's about damn time.
Yeah, but Pro Box that was actually a really good Pro Box card last night on Friday. And dude fought Nicholas Flores, and who's been who's a decent fighter.
He's kind of been the 147 Vlad Hernandez kind of. I mean,
that's actually a good fucking that's actually a good I can see that. But he's had some good wins on there. And I don't know what it is with Flores that night, but it seemed like every single time Tiger Johnson threw a fucking right hand, it landed and snapped his head back. Like it left like 4 rounds. And
he did say after the fight, he's like the straight in training. He said the straight was there all day. So and clearly it was
and I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? And he got and Floss got highlighted something serious. Yeah, I know because when Haha Davis and fucking Snoop are sharing that shit, and
that's a good look. That's a good look for Tiger. It's a real good look.
Yeah,
for Tiger.
It's a real good look to Tiger because truthfully, he hasn't had those type of performances that you've been like, God damn, like this nigga's about to turn the corner. He has potential. But no, I had a shot. But yeah, that dude, he whooped his ass. Like I was like, why can't you do that on Top Ranks shows?
Because Polanco basically lapped him. Because Tiger was. I remember back when Tim Bradley had his 5, top 5 amateur or top 5 prospects. Tiger was on there, for the longest time, and then Polanco just kind of lapped him and shit. I mean, he could be Polanco though. I think, but I'm just saying like Polanco kind of took prominence over him in terms of the welterweight pecking order.
Yeah, and it also had me kind of thinking too. It's like, is Top Rank's matchmaking like they must be doing something right there matchmaking, because every single time a Top Rank fighter goes off their platform, they're fighting above and beyond what they usually do. Like they're whooping ass. Like Guido,
niggas trying to make statements.
Yeah, like Guido was on a fucking matchroom card and he whooped ass. Like
Mm-hmm.
I was like, why are the best performances coming outside of their home platforms? Like that's what I'm thinking. It was like, is it really that? And we always kind of get on Top Rank with some of the matchmaking, with doing a lot of like,
a lot of fluff bullshit.
Yeah, but apparently that matchmaking is tough compared to if they're able to go on Pro Box and hand out ass whoopers to Pro Box fighters and matchroom fighters like the way they've been doing.
I mean, they do get the I think Eddie's been trying to make headway, but they do get the cream of the crop coming out, the amateurs and shit, right? But,
yeah. And it's also true that
I think Tiger was an Olympian himself, right? Tiger was an Olympian. He didn't.
He was.
Yeah.
Even Santillan, like he won Golden Boy, whooped ass, and I'm thinking to myself, okay, he's coming back to Top Rank. He can do that to Brian Norman, and Brian Norman whooped his ass. It's like, now I don't know. It's like, I don't know. It's like you kind of put it as like, God damn, like maybe Top Rank's metric ain't really that bad after all. It's just maybe it's harder than we think. We're just not thinking on that type of level.
Yeah, gotta be something, man.
Yeah, no, but I had to mention it. Shout out to Tiger Johnson though. I like because I saw when I came back, I was out that night and I came back, I watched that shit. I was like, that's what I'm talking about. Like, live up to your potential. Don't give Bob a reason to cut you.
Yeah, and I just want to add on that a little bit. R.I.P. Manuel Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I probably said this in chat, like, and I know me and what's this nigga? Oh my God, Pat. I know we talked about this years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Like, knocking someone out is like probably one of the most underrated skills in boxing.
Facts.
And you've seen it now more than ever, because we've had 2 back-to-back weekends of fights where niggas is like looking like prime Roy Jones for the first 4 or 5 rounds and dominating people, looking like they about to get him out of there, sweep the damn frog out the damn off the porch type shit.
Right.
And somehow these niggas end up going the distance and getting hurt, looking bad, like looking out like,
yeah, these like, listen,
I'm seeing too much of it. Like, we're seeing whole cards like this.
Because Emmanuel Stewart said he's a ghost out there. These niggas out there looking like fucking the zombies in Michael Jackson's Thriller, and they still won't get put away. Like, what?
Right.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I get to the point like, yo, like we might need tag team boxing for you new niggas. I think, Pat, don't kill me. I'm just saying, if you team up me and Pilot or whatever, and we boxing niggas up, and if I see Pilot can't put a motherfucker away, I would love to just, tag me, let me do it.
But it's getting weird too, because obviously we've always talked about
hypothetically.
We always talk about how this boxing, like this generation of boxers, they come up in a different training methods and stuff like that. And it seems like everyone just wants to box pretty, but they just want to box pretty in first gear and just don't put it in the second gear. Or if they're not boxing pretty, they just throw one shot at a time, thinking they'll do it, and they're not working towards the knockout. And they get fucking tired from working towards the knockout. And that segues obviously into the Lubin and Ortiz card. Like, we on the undercard, it was probably Golden Boy's worst undercard in a while. And then the first fight, Safar,
felt like a chore to get through that.
Yeah, like Safar, that shit was crazy, because Safar beat the fuck out of Kovalev. I'm like, okay, that's decent. But then you fight someone that's a lot lesser than that. And I know, because me and LB were talking about it, it's like, yo, dude was in the fucking yellow. You know what I'm saying? Like, from like the
that nigga health bar went to the fucking like orange in the 4th round, and it stayed there the whole fight.
And it's like
damn near red at times. That was flashing, nigga.
And he couldn't drop. He couldn't not even score one fucking knockdown. And then he got tired.
None.
And he started getting tagged. And I'm
got
just
tired, got tagged. He let the dude hang around so much to where the dude pretty much recovered and started tagging him in the last couple rounds.
Yeah,
the niggas at one point, Miller just had arm punches for like 4 or 5, like 3-4 rounds.
Yeah, no, that was wild, unacceptable. Like it was just like
wild, like and like these opponents weren't as good as the one that was on Mayer's card.
Facts. And
so I complained about it last week, but I feel like we still got good fights out of it.
Right.
So it was more of these niggas just ain't as good as they supposed to be, or the underdogs, they was hungry, like they was earning their money. They want to be on TV again, despite being outmatched or past their prime. So like Lipinets.
Yeah.
Now you can put Lipinets in another fight and see who could knock him out.
Right.
Whereas so I was annoyed, but since I was entertained, I was cool. I thought that was a good 4-fight fucking card. But the Golden Boy shit, I was annoyed and I wasn't entertained.
Yeah, no,
all's forgiven when I'm entertained, but when I'm not, that's when it's like, okay, I gotta get on y'all. Hold on.
Yeah, because I mean, pretty much the undercard was set up to be a showcase. Like Joshua Edwards, I know they're trying to make him obviously the next American. He's the next American heavyweight hope, and he wasn't necessarily that impressive himself that particular night.
He wasn't, like, bro. Like when you got a slow plodding guy like that, and you're supposed to be big and athletic, you better start making that motherfucker look like Chris Bird versus David Tua. Like, I want to start seeing you throwing 4 and 5 punch combos, spinning a nigga, uppercut. Like, come on.
He crushed a couple of his first cans, but this one wasn't his. This one was his dud, I guess. And it seemed like they kind of gave him the stoppage just out of
tailor-made dud.
But I'm saying, remember they gave him a little stoppage after. They said, "Here you go, nigga." Just like doing.
Yeah, they gave him the stoppage.
I like. So here you go, nigga. Damn, like couldn't get rid of this motherfucker. He wasn't even trying.
I mean, shout out to Amari Jones. At least he actually put foot to ass. Like I'm not.
He did his thing.
That's the one fucking fight I saw like the first round. Then I was like, oh shit, I gotta go to Walmart. I gotta get something real quick. I left during that fight and saw the rest of the bullshit.
Yeah, see, he put, but then the co-main was easily one of the worst. Like, if I could choose, like Fulgham,
we like Fulgham. Fulgham, he.
I do, flaws, but I mean, he's coming off a damn fight of the year too, and he's candidate for one of the worst fights of the year with Stevens, like who all they do was just hugging and wrestling. I was just like, it's like ref, take a fucking point.
Oh my god, that was a bullshit ass fucking fight. Oh my god, I was so pissed when I saw that.
Overall, I mean, I was looking forward to the Amari Jones who got the knockout, but Edwards and Fulgham disappointing was kind of just took the luster out of it for me,
Fulgham was underdog in it. He not the skilled guy.
Yeah, it was just
trying, bad style matchup.
Yeah, I was just like, the crowd was all ready for the main event to happen after that shit. I was just like, that was a terrible co-main. Like I was just like, both of them need to should be put on timeout and understand that,
Time the fuck out. Time the fuck out like that nigga on the Soul in the Hole song, bro. Like, yeah. Like, we don't need timeout. No, we need a time the fuck out. We got an illegal defense.
Honestly, I think I might have seen better fights at the bodega than some of the fucking fights on that undercard. God damn it.
And I promise I believe you too.
Yeah, it's ditto. Like
I know you've seen better fights at the bodega than what we got the other day.
We always say it's the accidental good undercard, but that was just Top
Rank played an actual dud, and usually they don't. But this was a dud on every level. Like that undercard was I mean, I give it a D plus only because Amari Jones
I want to mention real quick the woman on there, she gets a lot of flack for her political stuff. Anyways, the woman that was calling the card, she sounded like she was reading a teleprompter because it was annoying to me. I'm sorry, I was a pet peeve because she was saying, and now we're gonna talk the Golden Boy. She didn't even say De La Hoya. She said Golden Boy. It was like, come on.
She didn't even say the Golden Boy. Like,
yeah, she said Golden Boy.
It's either the Golden Boy or Oscar De La Hoya. You don't say Golden Boy like it's a the Empire or some shit.
But she was terrible. Like, I don't know why they have her on there, but it was annoying just hearing her every time I'm reading the teleprompter and trying to navigate through the card. Like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, no, it was. The announce team was just wasn't hitting that particular night. But the main event, though, LB was definitely LB was right not to be excited about what happened. And now, keep in mind, I think all of us thought Lubin was going to get KO'd. If I'm not mistaken.
That was common sense, but it was common sense.
It was more like a hopeful. I hope he does it. I hope he has a good effort. But we're thinking you getting stopped. Like no one seriously.
Most of us probably thought 6 or 7 mid rounds or something. I didn't expect it to be in the like that. like that.
If it was going to be early, I was thinking more like a 4th round KO.
Yeah, like a four.
But I was thinking because I think even in the chat one time I said between 4, 5, and 6 or some shit. But second round, nigga.
No, second round. Yeah, and Lubin, all he did, he got in there and he stayed on the ropes, and you can tell it's like, why are you on the ropes? Of all the people you got to be on the ropes for, you're gonna be on the ropes against against a pressure fighter, someone who does his best work on the ropes.
He literally only tried to box for 30 seconds. He's like,
but what y'all think of him real quick in the first round? I'm just wondering, did it look like it looked a little promising, or was it like?
First round wasn't bad though. That's the thing.
I thought he did decent in the first round.
It wasn't no Zab Judah Costa Zoo first round where you're like, okay, Zab caught this nigga with some nice ones and we about to watch something. It was like, okay, Lubin in there because I felt like Lubin landed a few shots in the first round.
Right.
I was
he was using his range a little bit, using his range and jab. And next thing,
then he just literally second round came. He just hold on. He found a good little comfortable spot on the ropes and was like, yeah, there it go.
Yeah,
get there.
I think he realized that Virgil ain't no joke. I thought.
That was really stupid to lay on the ropes like that. For Virgil's
he has a habit of laying places.
No, the thing is, with Virgil, he's the type of guy I'd rather be in the center of the ring than on the ropes. Because Virgil's not the type of guy that's there's some Virgil just throws punches. He's not a methodical. He's not gonna try to pick you apart. He's just gonna throw punches until he finds an opening. So a guy some guys, if you stand on the ropes, they might try to paw at you, try to jab, try to hit you with some soft stuff just to see if you can open up. No, Virgil's just gonna be like, all right, I'm just gonna fucking just throw whatever until you
the whole clip.
It was smart though. You saw how he's knocked the glove down.
That guard manipulation is nice. Virgil does have layers to his body.
Yeah, he ain't that nigga just throwing punches, bro.
He can
Maidana and shit.
Not to the level of a Maidana or a Munguia, but if the opening's there, he's not gonna wait for the opening. He'll make the opening. So
he's relentless in that. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
That, why would you just lay up against the ropes and give him that opportunity to just make something happen right there? I thought that was poor game planning by Lubin.
Absolutely.
Anybody who has a good left hook to the body, you don't need to be on the ropes for it.
Is Kate Kuroma his trainer, or is
Kate Kuroma was his trainer?
Because once again,
I saw Trice.
Damn Kate Kuroma again.
Strikes again. Ruin Sandy Ryan.
Troy Isley said, "What did he say? He's like, yeah, and get over from he said, bad shit, Lubin, but get rid of Kate Kuroma because he ain't training shit." That's what he said. So
and put that goddamn bottle down, Lubin. Honestly, a lot of niggas either didn't see the video, and shout out to Pilot because he's one of the people who said he ain't see it. But I thought more people said maybe, and Ring Gang, we love boxing too much, so I didn't expect one of us to share it.
Yeah.
We ain't gonna do all that now. You know what I mean? So
it was.
But even without all of that, it's just too many damn things that just go wrong with Lubin that we've seen a bunch of times where nobody should have been saying, oh, he got a good chance. There was niggas saying 50-50. What the fuck? What era of crack rocks were you smoking, nigga? The early 80s crack rocks with the early 90s? What, nigga?
And they're trying to say his punch resistance is gone. I'm sorry, his punch resistance was never really there. That's
his punch resistance has been gone since the Charlo fight. If we be honest, Charlo ruined Lubin. mentally and physically. He became gun shy and more thinking approach with his offense.
More trying to box it out and not as aggressive. Obviously, he lost all his aggression.
Yeah. And I hate it when niggas get like that who are explosive, because being explosive is also your defense in a sense.
Right. Because it takes away, because if you're not explosive, it takes away your unpredictability. And Lubin used to be explosive as fuck. Like, he used to be like.
Thank you.
Yeah, but that all went away. Yeah, Charlo wouldn't put him out in one round. It was like, oh, okay,
But he did credit. Credit to it. He did build himself back up, beat a couple former champs.
He did, but he was still gun shy. He was still, and it showed when he got to the higher level. Like, because he did build himself up. I give him that. When he got the Fundora, it wasn't necessarily a gun shy thing. It was a ring IQ thing.
It was dumb. I feel like he was a dumbass and he could have won that fight, but he was staying in Fundora's warehouse. He
got tore up basically.
He dropped him. He's the first guy to drop Fundora. He's the first guy to
he dropped Fundora. And he fought the best version of Fundora for him to fight. Because this new version of Fundora, who could actually box a little bit better, more competent on the outside.
Oh yeah, it's not.
It'd be the worst for Lubin if he was fighting this Fundora.
Yeah.
So it's like, bro, like, just I don't hate on the dude or nothing. It's just
this is what it is.
I hate when like you could hope for something, but say you hope. Just don't put it out like, yo, this is 50-50 fight. Hey, I'm big for this. Like the Nazi nigga, the cigar tops motherfucker. Like, bro,
he says,
you the most contradicting nigga in boxing.
And you saw that post where he says it could be fight a year. It could be fight a year type shit.
Dude, like, what the fuck? Like, and then when niggas call him out, it's always on some disrespectful. Like, niggas is like, yo, it's always, they'll say something, and he's like, punch resistance. Oh, tell me what fight it was. I seen the nigga responded, like, he named like 3 fights.
Yeah.
Dude ain't even respond to him no more. I was like, like, you just like all these other motherfuckers. When people call out your lack of intelligence for certain shit, and they give you real reasons, and they not even disrespectful with it, like, y'all niggas will disappear. Like, you don't see them no more.
Yeah, no, it's really
what a way to go out like a sucker. Yeah, Marquise, he kind of did.
Yeah, I mean, boxing Twitter. I mean, he wasn't the only one. Boxing Twitter was, it was all apologetic. It was like, oh, I didn't know Lubin was that finished. I'm like, I get some people.
You watching the same sport?
I mean, even on the ring staff, I shared the graphic where one person, unfortunately, one of my favorite Eagles, Shady, had picked Lubin. He was the only one to pick Lubin to be on code, and I was like, oh, you stupid motherfucker! Like, I was just like,
I get the whole being on code shit, but this was the worst fight for niggas to do that on. I don't know why so many reputable people on boxing Twitter and platforms decided, and this is without y'all seeing the random video of him sleeping in a random floor in a random apartment in random ass Florida.
Right.
Like, once I seen that, I ain't picking this nigga to beat shit.
Yeah.
So, but even then,
yeah. Because apparently,
I wasn't picking him, but fuck.
I mean, who knew? I mean, because it's like, who knew that Lubin had a problem with the bottle? Because apparently, that wasn't the first time. He's passed out of that house before. That's not the first time he's done that. Like, he began twisted and be going up in there and just passing out. Like,
and then the Ramos fight too. Like, Ortiz is like a better version of Ramos, just through and through for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So if niggas thought, and once again, you had niggas up here. I didn't think Lubin lost. He could have won either. But no, motherfucker, he lost.
Yeah,
like I know Black Power on code. Yada. Call it how it is, bro. Yeah, it hurts sometimes, but niggas lose. God damn. So that should have told motherfuckers then, like, yo, Lubin ain't beating no goddamn Ortiz if he needed a gift against Ramos, who really didn't bring his A game that day. Yeah. So you need a gift to beat a nigga who's on his C game.
I will say why, because Lubin, his last fight, when I'm talking about his last fight, he went up against the undefeated, it was a pro box guy,
I remember.
And he basically beat the shit out of him, pretty much beat the shit out of him. So everybody,
he didn't beat. He boxed the shit out. He won, but there was no shit beating of anybody.
Well, I mean, he was outboxing and he stopped him like 8 or 10 or something like that. So
he did stop him. But
yeah, he did.
Giving out hope on that shit, but I get
that ain't no motherfucking Ortiz, bro, and that guy was on some, and it wasn't like it was a great performance either, though.
It wasn't the best performance, John.
But see, and this is where, of course, obviously some fighters gamble because with that win, he would have gotten a legit world title shot against Murtaza Aliyev. He would have. That was going to be that should have been tough because we mentioned before. Lubin is a young OG. He's only 30 years old. He's been a pro for 12 fucking years. Like he's been around. He's been in this game for a while. Like and it's crazy too. When you look at when he started, like what 154 looked like, and you see a lot of motherfuckers that even have his potential, they picked up a fucking belt. Even niggas that got knocked out, like a Tony Harrison picked up a belt. Fucking Jason Rosario out of nowhere picks up a fucking belt. Hurd picks up a belt. Laura picks up a belt. Like it's like
all these fucking what's the name? Name the other one, nigga.
We can say name. Fucking say
Teixeira, nigga.
Yeah, Teixeira of all fucking people.
Oh yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, nigga got knocked out in 2 by Curtis Stevens, and he picked up a fucking belt. Like, what do we?
I ain't gonna lie, that Curtis Stevens knockout was nasty too.
It was.
Yeah, that was an NBC joint. Yeah, I remember that. Good look.
Yeah, I'm thinking to myself because like all these people have. I mean, my gear 154 champion Saddam Ali picks up a fucking 154 belt. Like,
nigga with 10 fights pick up
everyone picks up a fight.
Hurd, J-Rock
picks up a fucking belt.
Yeah, but this nigga Lubin. So it's like it's not like the opportunities weren't there. People saying like, he was matched hard. Like motherfucker, 90% of the people at 154 are matched hard. So stop this woe is me shit.
He's going to retire or go to 160. But how would y'all like him versus Tim Tszyu? I'm just wondering. Would y'all welcome
Tim would annihilate him? Like,
are you sure? Maybe.
Yes.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Dude, like, yes. Yeah. And
okay.
Now that's a 50-50 fight.
It's a 50-50 fight though, but
because anyone who lands, if niggas just close their eyes and swing hard, they might win.
Nah. This version of Tim ain't annihilating shit. So I mean,
this version of Lubin, that's why it's 50-50. I don't even want to see it unless it's at 160. No, bro.
Yeah, because at this point, like I said, Lubin is 30 years old. Like Lubin has to. I mean, has he stayed at 154 too long? Like is he? Is it time?
What's the coach? And he keep jumping from trainer to trainer. Like,
yeah, K. Karoma is not one of them niggas. Yeah, K. Karoma, like that needs to be done. Like that.
If we just throwing money to random, like. Give my nigga PJ a call, like he'll train you. Like, god damn, like we just anybody now, like shit.
Is K. Karoma the new like bullet, but he has a little bit more cred, but he's really everybody Karoma's had fallen out, and he when's the last time he picked up a win? Every time I see him on televised TV, his fighters are taking L's and getting brutally hurt.
And truthfully too, and because I mentioned too, like. Lubin could have probably outboxed Murtaza Aliyev if he took that fight. And I get it; it's a gambling, less money.
It was a better style for him.
Yeah, right. but he probably would have fought the wrong fight as he usually fucking does. So,
and that's true too. It was like, see, the thing is that we talked about it, like with like Ortiz is too aggressive for Lubin. Lubin will make a mistake, and then Ortiz on him is over. Murtaza, people keep saying he's overrated and like bullshit.
He's a one-hit wonder too. Otherwise, that's all.
He one-hit wondered the motherfucker that was wiping his ass with the division though.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what everybody's scared of because nobody wants to be zooed.
I've seen Bakram look mid for quite a while, so I need to see more than just the one-off of fucking.
The one more.
But thing is, you're a fan, bro. These niggas is boxing and they fucking shook at that shit.
Yeah, I mean,
we seen completely different niggas from how these boxers who might have to fight these niggas see them.
Yeah, like I remember Lou DiBella was on there like chastising Tim's like brain trust. Was like, why would you put him in there with a guy that was this dangerous and didn't have no upside and all that type of shit like that? Because it's like he wanted the title. That's why he took the fight.
Yeah, he wanted exactly.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Hold on. All these fighters that are fucking shook of him. I'm gonna need to send them the clip of fucking Baccarat versus Jack Khegai. So this fucking supposed
the guy he stopped too. That you don't scare him now. Don't show him that part.
That's the problem. He stopped him.
That struggled with, but he struggled.
He was struggling with Khegai a little bit and stuff for sure.
Yeah, that's the problem.
Hold on, is this the same Khegai that everybody struggles with, or this a different Khegai?
Yeah, everyone struggles with Khegai. Like I mean, it's not.
But no one's knocked him out, bro. Dude, what we say? You scaring the bitches? You scaring the boxers?
Okay, fuck it. Okay, fuck it. Throw on the Roberto Valenzuela Jr. fight. Another fight where he looked like shit.
Yeah, I'll do a step further, nigga. Look, we need to have another forgotten. Whatever, we gonna just remix it, and we all watch a fucking Murder fight, my nigga, and we just see what the fuck we're seeing, and we just all look at it at that one time.
Yeah, that's it.
And we can point out the mid and be like, okay, so and so could take advantage of this. Someone could, because I mean, I don't know, bro. Like. That's the thing with like a lot of times the fans have more belief than the fighters. We look at it like, God damn, man, he should beat this motherfucker ass. The boxer looking at it like,
let me ask you a quick. Now the fighters versus the handlers, because we're gonna talk about obviously the boots.
Both, both, bro. Look, I'm gonna be honest with you. Like, I know we all been to boxing gyms throughout our lives and shit. People forget that boxers are human too. Yes. And what's one trait that all humans have? Like fear. Yeah. So to think that a nigga whose job is to fight somebody and put on gloves and train, to think that they don't be afraid of people, like I know Pat could tell you, there's been niggas who, if sparring is every Friday, and they know who's got their similar weight that they're gonna have to match up. But there's niggas who would literally pick up another shift at work.
Yeah, just to avoid
fighting. Just to avoid, and I've seen it. I've seen niggas who they hit the bag so energetic and so powerful that niggas be like, yeah, I ain't trying to spar him. I've had to spar a nigga like that because motherfuckers when they want to spar him. So I know who wants to be the nigga who. Imagine you being the first nigga to spar fucking Golovkin or somebody, the nigga who's hit hard.
Right, exactly.
And you up here like, I mean, really? Me? All right. But boxers do be afraid. Yeah. I'm not saying like niggas are wet they pants type shit. Oh shit, fuck it. Nino Brown, let me put the flower girl in front of the bullets type shit. Although I wouldn't be surprised if these niggas could grab a kid and get punched in the face to protect themselves. They probably would.
I mean, basically, it's just what boxers do with how they try to compartmentalize their fear. Like it's like.
Thank you. You said it better. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like, I mean, some of them they're afraid, but some of them have their own way of actually just making it so that it actually works for them, so that they're not so they can.
And now there's more fear. It's fear of the clowning and the memes and all that shit that come with it now. It's fear of the Twitter posts, fear of the podcast niggas running their fuck lips and all that. Like, is that fear is being added on to the damn fear of getting the shit beat out of you or knocked out.
Exactly.
So yes, because sometimes the handlers know more than the damn boxer, or like it's sometimes could be a 2-man effort. Sometimes the handler could be so spooked that it fucks up the boxer. Like, and I point to the damn Pacquiao Floyd shit because when Pacquiao beat Cotto, like up until Hatton fight, the Hatton fight was like, okay, yeah, Hatton's been not looking as good, but he still got him out of there. Like, okay, you couldn't really excuse the Cotto fight, and that's what all the niggas who weren't really seeing Pacquiao on that level of Floyd. The Cotto fight for some reason just turned everybody. Oh shit.
Right.
Cotto was a likable nigga to a lot of people. Facts. So when they seen Cotto get the shit beat out of him, matter of fact, he just had like an almost fight of the year with Claudia.
Right.
Who niggas fucking respect. So when they seen Pacquiao do that to him, that's when the whole, I don't know, that little man on something. That's when all that shit came from. People, I was there, nigga. Like that's when all the Floyd Mayweather Sr. started that shit.
Yeah, because he was like, nah, there ain't no fucking way, boy.
Ain't no fucking way. And when you do that, nigga, like, especially if a nigga respect they pops like that, if you hear your pop sound like that to a nigga that's supposed to fight you, that's gonna fuck with you somehow.
Exactly.
So it happens. That's all I got. Sorry, my apologies for being long-winded with it, but it happens. Niggas do get shook up other motherfuckers, and I think niggas. Murtalayev hits hard. He's tall, rangy. He's deceptive because he looks like a guy that you could kind of, man, fuck this. Let me just slip and go under and swarm him. But he manages distance so well, kind of like Rafael Espinoza. Like, you're just not going to just get up on him like that. Like, so that's what kind of scared niggas too, man. And then everybody knew 154, anybody can have a hot and cold night too. So that kind of, nobody wants to have a cold night against a nigga who could knock your lights out.
And especially because, especially too, look, he has to go fight Josh Kelly overseas because, PBC then was like, wait a minute, we had you in dark matches for 3 years. This wasn't the plan for you to be, to be winning titles and shit. And he wasn't even supposed to win the fucking title for that even matter. And Lubin, like, it's like he wasn't even pushed like Lubin. So it's sad that you see that Lubin is 30 years old and he's looked like he's taxed, but it's just like, either he makes exit plans to stop his career, or he's gonna get turned into a punch bag. It's gonna be pretty much anyone that moves forward on him and can land at least one good punch to his head.
The irony, we've been talking about murder life. Then you talking about he's gonna turn into a punching bag. Yeah. That was the whole the punching bag speak.
Yeah, no, it's sad.
Trying that. Lubin should have fought him just off of that.
Yeah, I mean, because I've said that Lubin would have had a bench. At least I feel like because Murtaz's would have still it's still a little bit inexperienced. And Lubin could have at least probably put on a better performance. It probably had a chance to even take the belt off him. But yeah,
we would at least win some rounds. Like honestly, the only way Lubin would have got stopped early against Dude, if he just get cracked with a nice 1-2 or a precise like I don't think he's gonna keep getting up like Zoo was and shit.
Right.
But it's there for. But the thing is Lubin's defense ain't as bad as Zoo's, where he's gonna get caught with something just right off the bat like that.
That's true.
So like everybody said in here, he had a better shot at Dude, but I think niggas was still afraid of that Zoo. Like, I don't know. Ortiz, remember, Ortiz hasn't been knocking niggas out lately either.
No, he hadn't. No, he had not at all.
So it's like, I guess niggas got a false sense of security. Like, okay, yeah, we could, I think, I could fight Lubin. I ain't, because this is the thing. Sometimes you could turn down a title shot and you ain't going to, Lubin ain't going to get another title shot. No. This was his last one, and you should have just took it, bro. Right. But y'all know when he was talking shit,
Speaking of Ortiz, though, to some of his post-fight shit that I've been hearing. Number one, the ring, Boots coming into the ring, trying to do a little banter. Like, Boots, first of all, take off your glasses and your hoodie, bro. Like, you're on TV, bro. You're pretty much you're trying to give people a fucking reason. To be engaged in the fight, the too cool for school type of attitude is not going to work, bro. Like,
we need to see who the fuck you are, bro. You don't come dressed up to sell a fight, dressed up as fucking Emperor Palpatine, nigga. Like, what is this Star Wars Jedi hoodie shit, nigga? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Like, we need to see. And this is the thing: if you was an ugly motherfucker, we would just be like, yo, chill. But hoes like you, nigga, like you presentable, bro. Like, what the fuck? You speak articulate, whatever, clean cut, sell yourself, nigga. God damn.
But pretty much he let Ortiz win that little war of words.
He did.
Sound like was it Gen Z? It just sound like two Gen Z niggas you see on Twitter talking some talk it wasn't hitting. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna use that Kevin Samuels word. Ortiz was intentional.
It ain't no fucking. I ain't no cherry boy. I ain't Thurman Danny. I ain't no motherfucking cherry. I ain't easy pickings, boy.
Yeah,
because these niggas ain't got no they not mean, nigga. Like niggas been raised on some coddle shit, so they ain't gonna get on those street shit, man. Like,
look, remember I was saying I wanted to see a in ring Because I feel like right there, that was like, let's be real. I don't think it's gonna happen next. Y'all think it's really gonna happen next? I don't think so. At that time,
the Twitter poll that you should have created was that should happen next.
Well,
nigga.
I'm speaking of people on Twitter saying all kind of random rumors and shit. You're hearing about it.
Well,
his manager.
The confirmed rumor is, I mean, the best source is from Dan Raphael, and he's pretty much saying,
fuck all you other niggas out there.
Yeah, because I know people wanted to get Ortiz and Spence in the mix because Spence was in the house. First of all, niggas need to cut that shit out. Cut that bullshit out about Ortiz to fight Spence. Stop that bullshit. Like, Spence is coming off of a career altering being. He's had serious injuries. Bro does not need to be thrown in the ring with someone who can absolutely put his lights out. I
don't care how cool they are. I don't care if they grew up in the same neighborhood in Texas. I don't give a fuck. Like, see, if y'all would have got Earl Spence a tune-up so we could properly gauge him, this situation wouldn't look as bad. Because if Earl Spence came back and fought 3 or 4 rounds with somebody and he kind of shook off and whatever, if we would have just saw it up for ourselves, at least we could just go off the fact, well, he came back, like maybe this, but you didn't give us that. So the fact that y'all want to grab this nigga right off bat and just throw him in against Ortiz.
It's a 3-year.
And Ortiz is a pound for pound level guy. Like, let's just
what if they did? I mean, what if they did Boots and Charlo as a co-main and that is the main event? Would that make it better or no? Fuck it, that's not good to say.
So pretty much what happened?
No. But no, keep going, Pat. I answered.
Yeah. I mean, no, that's still not happening because I think what the Zone's actually putting pressure on Golden Boy because they have dibs on Ortiz fights. They're putting pressure on him, so they need
to.
Yeah, they want the Boots Ortiz fight. They don't want any of that. They want that's what they want.
Fuck the belt. Fuck the belt, right? Just fuck this, like fuck the title because there's no title on the
line. Fuck the belt. Fuck everything else, nigga.
Just make it happen,
dude.
Just make it happen.
Bro, whoever wins this fight will be looked at as the guy at 154, and Ortiz is already semi looked at as that guy.
Whoever wins this is gonna be. Whoever wins this, takes their career to another level, probably.
But then also too, whoever wins this, they also need to actually get into the game with other fucking champions. Like
that's true too. Yeah. But the thing is, well, at least with Ortiz's case, he's kind of did the Charlo thing where he kind of fought some names in that division now. Because we can't excuse the other champions in not fighting each other either.
Well, right. What was Dias was fighting Barral for?
So Pat, right? Like they all need to mix it up, especially if they keep winning and shit. But they would still be looked at as a guy. Like that is theirs because unified right now, and I'm not putting him over no fucking Ortiz.
Because I'm tired of Ortiz that interim title. Because if you make when Fedora's free, make the goddamn fight. Like Lubin, Ortiz should have also been a champion by now too. Like he's not on Lubin's type of like where Lubin is right now, but it's starting to get a little ridiculous right now. And I get he's had some health issues. There's no question about that.
Yeah, and for that reason, I give him a semi pass. Like,
I mean, you have to watch it, but he's been
fighting names and shit. Like,
but he's been in 3 divisions and not one belt, not one real one. It's kind of crazy.
But I'll say this: look,
it's been 47, 54, 47. He should have been. He ducked Bud twice, but that's not the point. But either way, yeah,
he ain't ducked no fucking Bud. He beat Bud homeboy in front of him.
The WBO president before said it on air like that he turned down. That's why Puerto Rico.
No offer. What they were sanctioning it? Like this is some shit a goddamn Bud fanatic or Bud fanatic would say, nigga. Ain't ever been no official fucking offer made to them niggas about that fight. All I remember is he beat the shit out of a nigga who was in Crawford's gym, and he called that nigga out on TV, and Bud was I don't know. That's what niggas remember. We don't remember the WBO bullshit, nigga, because that shit ain't significant enough to happen. And we not even we off the whole Duck and Bud shit. Like we off that whole he ain't fight Bud or Spence. Nick. The fight now is Boots.
It's Boots. I want Boots Ortiz. That's all it's about, really.
Yeah.
And my whole point with the whole Crawford, at least with Ortiz, he's been in all these divisions and he's been fighting the best guys. Right. For the most part. Crawford may have won belts in all these divisions, but a lot of those names, niggas ain't give a shit.
Yeah, like
not saying they were damn horrible names, but we ain't gonna pop up in Dongu and all these other no-name motherfuckers and shit for Crawford because he had belts. The belts ain't the end-all be-all, but Ortiz, for his tenure, he do need a fucking real belt. But this fight still need to happen. Like two things could be right.
Because, like I said, because now both Boots and Ortiz have shown vulnerability. Yeah, at least with Ortiz, he's fought a top fighter. You have fucking Boots who fought Karen twice and didn't look really good in either of those fights. It's you don't want any more or less to come off that fight. Like, you got to make sure to actually, try to get these guys, where they are right now. And right now they're both buzzing right now. Boots is buzzing, Ortiz is buzzing. Like, you got to, this is something that you got to make. You can't bullshit. Like, this needs to be a 20.
Like, take advantage of the buzz when y'all get it. Like, that's my whole thing, man. Like, when the fight is hot, it's hot.
And leave fucking Spence out of this bullshit. Like, at least Spence has his own issues.
I don't want to hear no more fucking Spence coming back. I don't want to hear no Layla Ali coming back. I don't want to hear no retired niggas coming back right now. Matter of fact, don't even bring up Broner. Like, all these niggas who semi-retired, just stay that way. Get a podcast or some bullshit. I don't know.
Right.
But just chill, because anytime we see you niggas in the gym, current boxers are fucking damn sabotating. Whatever that word is, they salivate. Yeah, they salivate to get y'all pause. Like, we don't need no fucking, because I see what's that shit, God, where niggas was like, yeah, Ortiz, we have other options. We have Spence, we have Fundora, we have this nigga, we got that nigga. Stop playing with us.
You're Oscar when he talked that A-side shit in the ring after Boots left, like talking to A-side shit. Like, it's not gonna. It's not pause, but they put the meat out. Like, they put the meat out to start the marination process or whatever you want. They put the soy sauce and put it in the fridge. Like, with that was like the tipping, of the iceberg. I feel it's not. I don't think it's gonna happen right away.
And it's like both these niggas is literally, to me, on the same. It should just honestly be a 50-50 fight. Like, no one's greater than the other one. People say, "Oh, Ortiz don't sell, Boots sell more tickets." Boots is selling these tickets in his goddamn Philly, bro. Like,
right.
like neither, like, and people, and for the people who saying, "Hey, look, man, this fight ain't big enough to be over here yet. Let it marinate more. If not, nigga, fuck out of here, bro. Like, this fight is big enough to be here.
Yeah.
Like, seriously, it is. But you put this in fucking Vegas and Texas.
The handlers are probably thinking, okay, finally, because they're able to put them in the ring together, so it kind of starts to, so it just
they start overthinking it.
Cool.
Yeah, no, but yeah, no,
bro. Like, the fight ready now. It was sell out, promoted.
They're probably thinking they can make more money if they marinated. That's a
look, 154 is too volatile to be marinating shit.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even marinate a goddamn Charlo Hurd fight.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't marinate a goddamn anything. Like, not at 154. Maybe these other divisions, but 154, you can marinate some bullshit at 160. Like, you ain't marinating shit at 154. Like, too many niggas hungry, too many sharks, too much blood in the water from previous years. Niggas is going at it. Nah, so make this shit happen. The only way I would allow, and I don't even want to really say this, but I'll say it just for the sake of saying it. The only way this could marinate, if you decide to put both of them on a double header at the same location, same place, and they fight some guys they could just beat, they know that don't upset the apple cart type shit. It just, that's the only other step that you could do. And it has to be in America, of course. You don't do this in Japan or wherever the fuck else here. But even then, I feel like you're still playing a dangerous game because it's like you kind of, like, because niggas can get injured.
Mm-hmm. Or
So
rap
it's
the
just
flare up. Yeah.
the flare up or whatever the fuck. Philly gangster won his money. I don't know. Anything can happen with these niggas. Like I don't know. Fucking freeway, damn parachute into the ring. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that's the only. If y'all wanted to really say, look, man, we're gonna get y'all back in the ring, February, have a double header, put both of y'all to test, build it up, everything. Y'all fighting some guys y'all both should be able to take out in 3-4 rounds, and then when the summer start, we get, June we have the fight. Like, if it's some shit like that, okay. And then they say, look, we already gonna sign the rematch for October, November.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. That means you get 3 fights out of these niggas next year, if that. But if it's not no shit like that, then nah, just. And I don't really even want that to happen, but that's the only way I would be like, okay, if y'all marinated this way, I would allow it. But if not, just make these niggas fight. The fight's big enough. We've had way other fights. Like, people forget the type of fights we've had on HBO and Showtime in this country that didn't need to be marinated, that were big fights.
Facts.
So I think a lot of I don't know, a lot of people forget in the past.
Sorry about that. That's my phone.
Nah, you good. What's the score?
No, the game ended 10-7 for the Eagles.
Ugly game, but
Wait.
He got his win. He got his win.
10-7 was the final score?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it's been crazy. It's been some crazy.
Dog.
It was a complete total defensive game.
And didn't y'all tell me the other day somebody had like 35 points in the second half, in the second quarter?
Yeah, football is weird like that with them scores. Sometimes.
Facts, because I'm just like, wow.
Sometimes it's 34, some 35-0. Sometimes it's 10-7 after 4 quarters of football. Football is a very weird sport sometimes.
Especially this year. But my bad, I didn't mean to digress. But yeah.
But yeah, make the damn fight. Yeah, like don't like. I'm glad the zone. If the zone's putting pressure on them, like Golden Boy just needs to come up with the numbers, make the fight, because it's clearly now it's probably one of the biggest fights in the sport you can make.
It honestly is the biggest fight. Like, there's nobody else that really, like, remember what I was saying? Like, boxing has a hard time recently of setting aside like what are like the biggest fights. So that's why Netflix and all these other people just start piecing shit together, because there's no type of fight that everybody's demanding. Like, we all want it. Well, this is that fight.
The closest thing to it, yeah.
All the closest thing, because when I say that, because of course Canelo Benavidez is out the picture. Mm-hmm. That was the fight for a couple years until it wasn't. Thank you, Canelo. But after that, you didn't really have no other clear-cut fight. Like, right now, this is the number one fight in boxing. I stand by that.
Let's go back. So for a while, it was Ryan Tank. Ryan Tank
was okay. That's a big fight that people wanted to see. Ryan and Haney. I give you that. I give you those.
Spence Bud. That was a couple years ago, right?
Yeah, that's already. But see, that's the thing. Like, if we're starting right after Spence and Bud, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
There's been no other fight.
Whoa. Let me say, we did get the heavyweight unification and the light heavyweight. But that's not for Americans. I mean, let's be real. I mean, we got.
That's for everybody. Like,
that's for everyone. It's not for Americans.
That's for everyone. That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah.
Those fights had to happen, and they did happen.
They shouldn't be trying to pay-per-view for Americans for two non-Americans fighting. I'm sorry. I'm just a patriot, man.
I get it because of the significance. I get it, but even then, like, that's for boxing. Like, but if we're talking about in our country where we could be like, okay, this is pay-per-view ready, or this is like, put this in Vegas, nigga. I mean, like, this is the fight.
Well, yeah. I mean, I know Shakur Teal is happening. It's kind of a forced one that nobody really cares. Nobody really wanted.
You see what I'm saying? That's a we'll take it. It makes more sense than Canelo Crawford.
It's a good fight. It's a good fight. Like,
yeah, but it's like, look, if we have a list of fights and we've done this before, if everybody had, hey, write down your top 5 fights you want to see, I don't think any of us would have come up with Teofimo Shakur. Nigga.
Yeah,
it might have been on the list, but not against each other.
It'd be on somebody's 10 list, maybe, if we had to pick or like a top 10, maybe.
Okay, yeah, it might end up being on. I give you that, but goddamn, like,
It ain't really it. No.
How often do we get top 10?
No, because I mean, both. The thing is, Virgil is.
You're right.
Two-round knockout. Boots coming off the first round. It was against Lima Bean, but it counts. So they have a lot of momentum, but I feel like the handlers probably know let's milk it a little bit because it's gonna be a lot more money down the line. It's
hurting the sport though. It's hurting American boxing trying to keep marinating fights, especially
these are two niggas that get knocked out. These are two youngish fighters under 30 getting knockouts that
it wasn't fan bases. Like leave the room, make the fight next.
Yeah, like I said, because I mean, I remember going on this podcast and saying they should fight at welterweight. Like I never believed they should even fight at.
It's happened at middleweight, but I mean, like that fight can't be boring. Like for that to be boring, something had to go wrong because that fight just sounds like stylistically it'd be a war, or for as long as it lasts. I don't know how long.
Wait, what are you talking about? You talking about Ortiz and Boots?
Ortiz and Boots. I'm saying there's no way that fight sounds boring. You know what I'm saying? Like it's.
Oh yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like to me, that should have happened at welterweight. I'm still to this day. I said like it should have happened at welterweight before.
I feel you. You and Lukey aren't wrong, but I feel like y'all are right, and we're right now too. There was two rights, but
the fight at
that just makes them a little better because they stayed undefeated during that time. So that's why everyone's right. That's why now is the perfect time.
Mm-hmm.
Because if these niggas weren't as good as people say they aren't, then somebody would have lost by then or looked real bad. And no one is real bad at all.
You think they could prolong a marinade without somebody spoiling it, losing to 0? Like, are they good enough, you think? I'm just wondering if you think.
They are, but I just don't want to chance it.
It's 154. It's like 154.
Yeah, no, I don't want no more marinating. Make this needs to be the next fight unless they don't have any belts in the way. That stupid interim belt that Ortiz keeps carrying around. Make the fight. DAZN wants it. Golden Boy needs to just make the fight. Like they have to do this damn fight. No one gives a shit about any Spence or whatever. Spence.
Yeah, Oscar. I don't like this whole fact where. Like you have no problem giving Ryan Garcia all these fucking big fights, but when it comes to Ortiz, it's like you're like nigga, make the fucking fight, bro.
Exactly.
Like fuck.
Yeah, it's terrible. It's absolutely it's terrible. like I said, hopefully 2026, they get this shit on the road and we get an actual super fight because it is a super fight on paper, and we want to make sure it stays a super fight on paper. Like for
this
real.
is an 80s, 90s level super fight with both guys undefeated in their physical primes. Mm-hmm. Niggas ain't in their fucking 30s. When niggas start getting the age of the people on this fucking podcast, it's a problem.
Yeah.
And our ages range all over the place. I'd rather see a nigga at Rome and DZ age.
Mm-hmm.
Get these fights than when they get the goddamn Pat and fucking prolific age. Like the fuck.
I mean, for me, Benitez Leonard was 23, 21 years old, but that's for the welterweight title when there was
exactly. It's just that, when it's time, you go grab those belts. Like that's what I'm saying. I like all this marinating shit. Marinating is only good for a specific reason. Like if you want someone to at least kind of get somebody like someone who unexpectedly wins a belt, you got kind of want to kind of build them up a little bit. Yeah, go ahead, marinate it a little bit, but not
even then. We're tired of that because that's what they've been doing with fucking Zayas.
Yeah, well, Zayas. Well, they marinated him before he got the belt. Now, of course, he's thrown into a unification, and
that's what I'm saying. Like they marinated that nigga career at 154. You can't marinate no more at 154.
Well, he has some injuries. He has some injuries. I feel like he had a couple injuries when he moved up because he was at 147, knocking welterweight. But
then he had problems making the weight, and he went to 154.
He probably making the weight, so he went 154. Yeah.
He was always a 154 guy, just like
he was hurt a little bit. Remember, Pat? He had a couple injuries that held him out for almost a year or some shit. I felt like,
I thought he was pretty active. I
thought he was pretty active. It's just it was who he was fighting that was the problem. It always felt like it was a slight step up. Like he wasn't going like a full step. He was going half a step up, and we're like, bro.
Yeah,
this is 154. Like this is either like y'all trying to plan this perfectly, or are y'all, y'all scared? Like it gets to a point. Like you gotta throw him in there, and God, and they getting the unification set up. That is a good opponent. I did see the fight with Tellez. I watched that over the weekend, and that fight was decent, but Tellez definitely fucking lost that.
Oh, he wasn't. Yeah, he got his ass beat.
Nah, it wasn't no fight of the year, but dude was looking bad, like because the fight didn't really pick up till like maybe the 6th round.
It got good late. It got good late.
Yeah, it did. It got real good late. Yeah, I'll give it that. But yeah, it was. I wouldn't say it's fight of the year though, but it was damn.
The top 10 fight of the year that you watched or no?
Maybe top 12. But for this year, yeah, it is. I'm sorry, I'm forgetting. It's 2025. Yeah, it's the top fight of the year.
No, I mean, to me, it was fight of the year. It was definitely up there.
Because it's probably it's lower 10 than me. It's like 10 or 9 or some shit.
Yeah. That's where this. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
for sure. Niggas start talking about top 5. It's like, oh,
no, it's not a top 5 fight. It was. It's a good card because it was a Friday. It was a random Friday that we didn't expect to be a good card. It was the MVP.
Well, I didn't. I mean, I thought that was just. I mean, I didn't think it was. I mean, as a fight, I didn't think it was going to be that live, but it turned out that way. Like it was just like.
And you want to guess who Burrell lost to? Khegai. Kind of. People say he got robbed.
Khegai,
he got robbed.
So actually, yeah, Khegai. I mean, you can't. Khegai can never be brought up as a negative because simply he's too difficult. He's a difficult guy to fight, and he's the rare German where sometimes it works against him because he's so difficult to fight. It's like he's not an easy guy to beat. Like, I mentioned before,
he's one of those guys who's mastered his own real style, like where you can't. There's some guys out there like you really can't prepare for or train for. You just got to do everything that you do at the best level. And Khegai is one of those guys. Like you might have a game plan, but there's nothing that you're just picking apart like that for him.
Yeah, like Andre. I mean, he gave Andre a hard fight. He gave Durianchenko a hard fight. Like Durianchenko's that was the only fight that Durianchenko just like he almost lost that fight in the second half of the fight because Khegai came on. Like Durianchenko was.
He had to dig deep.
Yeah, he had to dig deep. Like Khegai is not. He's not a difficult guy, and I'll give props to German fighters, but he's a difficult guy to beat.
I don't say it like that. Some German nigga probably. We got listeners in Germany, bro. Chill.
Well, and Burrell's German.
Most or something.
Burrell's a German nigga, African German, whatever. Colonized. I don't know how to go, whatever. But
well, yeah, German, and he's difficult. Like I mean, like I said, because thankfully they made the fight for the end of January. Like I said, Zayas is in for a fight if he's not careful. So like I approve of that.
The competition level might hurt him on this one.
Nah, I do. I favor Zayas in that fight though. But it's in Puerto Rico too. It's gonna, he's not gonna get.
Well, if it goes a distance,
he'll win that. He'll take that, I think. But
that's the only way they can make it a little safer for him.
Yeah, but now it's one of those things. Now that fight is like pretty much a sink or swim for him. Like he's gonna have to kind of grow up
because he's not as talented as Tellez to me.
No, he's not.
So it's like, and like honestly, like it really is a 50-50 fight. Like, because I feel like what's his name, Baru, like he does what Xander does on the same level, like maybe better.
Yeah, he lets his hands go.
Yeah, Zayas fights at one tempo, so I feel like he might be overwhelmed. Damn, y'all got me looking forward to this shit like it's this weekend or next week.
Yeah,
let me shut up about that fight. That's a good fight.
No, but shout out
finally Zayas in a good
Top
fight.
Rank be having, they announced maybe Munguia and Billy. I know that much gonna be the Eye of the Tiger shit, right? Probably be on Tubi. This shit probably gonna be on Tubi. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's where it needs to be. Like you'll just make it easy. But like I read these niggas.
A lot of fans out there that are trying to complain about, trying to clown it being on Tubi. I'm like, what's wrong with being on Tubi? What's truly wrong with that?
You know what it is? It's the stigma. They're stigmatizing.
Yeah, it's a stigma. It's a stigma.
Like that's where they do it. Like if you're really for the sport, you're always gonna want boxing on the most available, biggest, largest platform.
It's a free fucking app. What the fuck?
Thank you.
It's not the biggest platform. That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yes, it's bigger than the Zone, nigga.
But no, nigga, I'm talking about because they were on ESPN, nigga. That's what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about the Zone, nigga. It's not on the biggest platform. Like Top Rank was on ESPN where everyone was able to access it.
And motherfuckers even weren't like that. Okay, look. Shakur Stevenson and Teofimo got all these big ass numbers on fucking ESPN, right? Good. They always drew good on that.
Yeah.
Where were these niggas gonna end up fighting if they fight? That shit looking like the zone.
Oh, of course, yeah, easily.
Fucking waste.
Yeah.
You don't build up niggas on fucking ESPN and you put them on the zone afterwards.
Yeah, because
now if you build up niggas on ESPN and you put them on Tubi, you're going to at least you're going to a more recognizable platform. ESPN, honestly, Tubi might be more known than ESPN. What the fuck are we talking about?
But the thing is, though, it's the bag. There's no Tubi doesn't have the bag, whereas the zone is, obviously it's Turkey's little,
and look,
whatever.
That's why these promoters need to just make the fucking fights, make the biggest fights they can, and just don't worry about all the extra shit and just get it to Tubi. And fuck all this damn, because it's better y'all have it on in this country and Tubi. Everybody access it's cool. Then these niggas is becoming lesser stars by throwing their fight in goddamn Egypt or Africa or Saudi Arabia and all the other motherfucking random places. Turkey.
Yeah, well, like I said, it all depends. Like on Tubi. Tubi's, someone has to pay the licensing fee and all that other shit. So
they need to take care of that shit.
They need to.
There's money in this shit.
Yeah, they need to. You know how it goes, bro. Like, so someone had basically that's why Tubi is just it's because Top Rank can't realize they can't keep outsourcing the fights forever. So that's why it's like, okay, we'll do this Tubi shit.
Set up a new deal with Tubi something, but it's better than going to the zone. That's all I'm saying.
Because in this sport, money speaks. So there's only so you can't put everything on Tubi, which is the problem.
You can't put everything on the zone either, nigga.
But that's where everything is.
Fucking paywalls.
85% of boxing is on the zone right now.
Keep you guys active on
boxing fucking sucks right now too. You're making my point. Like, bro, you're really making my point.
Like Tubi is like, I have nothing against
boxing sucks so hard now. Pause. You had motherfuckers thinking Ortiz Lubin was a 50-50 fight.
No, that's not really bad. That's not really a DAZN thing. That's PBC on code thing.
That's a boxing thing. If 85% of boxing is on DAZN, and goddamn, you got a bunch of motherfuckers looking forward to Ortiz and Lubin, a fucking mismatch. Remember, even Pilot said it himself when we talked about this shit with it's a good fight for now.
But the thing is, though, Lubin wasn't built on the thing, though. Lubin was built on TV. He wasn't built on DAZN. So that's why everyone was picking Lubin, because Lubin, he's fought on Showtime. He's fought on FS1.
He's got his ass whooped on TV too, nigga. Like,
yeah, that's the thing. The Ortiz
still a bad fight.
When's the last time Ortiz actually fought on TV? like TV, not DAZN.
Still making my point, bro.
You're not making that. That's not the point. I'm saying that Lubin. No, that's not the DAZN thing. Lubin, people picked Lubin because he was fought on Showtime and people want to be on code.
And they got bad. They don't know fucking boxing too. That's why they picked him. Or they try to be on code, whatever dumbass reason. It ain't about them picking him. It's the fact niggas, even Ortiz, who fought all these great opponents, they're behind triple paywall, so niggas ain't really on it like that. At least Tubi motherfuckers got shout outs clear. Yes, Tubi has a lot of gems. Anytime you open up TikTok, niggas is trying to throw a fucking new Tubi movie. Niggas know Tubi, bro. The thing that they gotta do is put the advertisements behind Tubi with it and start getting niggas to damn talk about it being on Tubi. That's all it is.
But of course, it depends. Like obviously, we have a card this weekend that's gonna be on Tubi. We have to make sure,
yeah.
But
it's a title fight. You know what I'm saying? It's Espinoza, right?
But before we get into that card, though, there's another card early that afternoon. A rematch that probably really shouldn't be, but Turkey made money off this, big money, and it had drama and it has a whole fight of the year type of shit behind it. Of course, P didn't like this fight, but it was a scrap.
It was entertaining.
Dog, I'm hearing people say it's a top 10 fight of the decade.
Decade
of the year, yes, decade. What the fuck?
I'm hearing crazy takes. I'm just saying, I'm hearing crazy takes about this fight.
Do these niggas eat like?
It's British niggas. It's gotta be British niggas.
Okay, I was about to say, like, do these niggas eat tea and crumpets and shit, nigga?
Probably some British.
Yeah,
some Alice in Wonderland niggas.
Yeah, but Conor Benn and Chris Eubank Jr., because even though the first fight was a clear winner, there was a very absolutely clear as day winner. The fight, and I say this too about that particular fight. That fight, because pretty much, obviously, we've always been disappointed by fights where it has good build-up, but then the action doesn't match up in the ring. The build-up for that fight was, it was there, and it had the drama with Eubank Sr. coming in there and being in Chris Eubank's corner, and then Nigel Benn was in the mix, and then those two got in the ring and were throwing haymakers for fucking 12 rounds. Like hatred, like punching with pure hatred in their eyes, for 12 rounds. And there was like 2 round of the year candidates, like round 8 or 9 and round 12, and it was just a brutal fight. Like it was that was the only way that fight could have actually been after that type of buildup. It was going to be a brutal fight.
Yeah.
And it was a fight that it was done with a stupid catch weight, because I think it's like 155, 156 or some shit like that. And and with Chris Eubank, we talked about this before. Chris Eubank should be fighting at 168. Chris Eubank should not even be fucking around under 160 anymore. And he fights best at 168, but for whatever fucking reason, he keeps taxing his body to make weights he shouldn't be making. And Conor Benn shouldn't really be above welterweight.
And I think he's on catch weight, if I'm not mistaken. I think he's on, rehydration clause. I think he only,
Yeah, it's the same thing all over again. Like they have
10 pounds. 160 was a middleweight and 10 pounds, right? 160 and 10.
Yeah, they're doing the same, and then it clearly affected Eubank, because Eubank was talking like a slowhead afterwards. Like he was talking, like he could tell that he was taxed, even and because Benn was raining haymakers on him, like at times, like he was like, and I'm just like, why would you put yourself there? Like let that shit go and go on to try to become a champion. He's another one that should actually be a champion too.
I mean, that was a really good fight, though. The first fight it exceeded expectations. I'll say.
Yeah, it was a hell of a fight. Like I was not mad at it. I was like, damn, that was hatred.
Yeah, somebody want to say that's a top 5 fight. I wouldn't disagree.
This year for sure, easily, yes. For top,
and because of that, Turkey probably got a return on that fight. So Turkey was like, okay, let's wait until 3.5 months, and we'll let them do it again. Do we think that that Eubank is actually going? This is a rematch he shouldn't be taking, that he might be affected this time, or do you think Ben might actually may actually knock him out this time around?
I feel like skill for skill, the gap wasn't as. I mean, I think Eubank's a little better, but Ben kept up with him. You know what I'm saying, for the most part. I guess.
Yeah, but of course, what's glaring, obviously, because Ben hasn't scored a knockout since 2022. So it's like we know
from the viral Algeria knockout.
Yeah, it's because Ben be fighting, like he fights with his father, except he doesn't have his father's power. Like even of course, the power's not there anymore.
Power, like Ben has power, but it's not like his father's power, but it's power. And I know the performance enhancers enhanced it, because that's what they do.
Yes,
he has power, but the thing is with him, Ben's a guy, he needs more boxing skills to get more out of his power. Like there were certain things he could have adjusted to in the first fight where he would have got a knockout or would have dropped Eubank, because Eubank he hurt Eubank several times. They hurt each other, but there was times where Eubank got hurt, and I just felt like, you'd have just went to the body and just pressured the nigga and not look for another haymaker.
Mm-hmm.
You could have kind of did something. It's basically what Sergio Mora kept asking Safar to do in the damn Miller fight.
Yeah.
I give it to Sergio, because he was basically telling you, what you needed to do. And it's like, that's why sometimes I'm like, man, a lot of this shit is common sense if you got the right people in your corner, but then you're the boxer, you got to see it for yourself, nigga. You fighting. Yeah,
because Ben, for the most part, I mean, like say he clearly doesn't have the boxing education that his father had or whatever. And even when I think he did try to box more when he was real frail looking. It was around 140ish or something like that. And then until he got that scare where he got into a war with someone he shouldn't have gotten into, that all of a sudden, hey, let me get that beer surgery. Let me bulk up a little bit. All of a sudden, I'm I'm a mixed version of his father, but in fury and just snarling at the mouth and everything like that.
Yeah, he started.
Like
his favorite diet was omelets. He ate a lot of fucking omelets.
Fucking omelets. Yeah, and it's just that, and it's just like, bro, it's like all you have to do is just jab. Like if you want to set up a haymaker, jab, set up everything. Like you shouldn't just be winging. I get it. You wanted to fit. It's the family honor thing. But you don't need to try to take this dude's head off every fucking round.
Yeah, he doesn't know how to mix up his punches. Like he usually just throws 1-2s with an occasional hook. Yeah. He needs to throw the uppercut sometimes. He throws everything at 100 miles per hour. That's that whole Canelo shit where you gas out because you're throwing everything. You're throwing everything's a fastball.
Mm-hmm.
Like so, yeah, it's like change up the tempo. There's just so much other shit he could have done. Like I feel like with Eubank, like he has just a base level ring IQ that's just higher than
and Benn's easily.
Benn's, but where Benn's physicality, athleticism evens out the fight, so that's why these guys had these good fights. But I don't know about this. I don't know if Eubank could dig to the dig from the well again, man.
Yeah, because like that's what I'm thinking. It's like this is like you only have like 3 months since the last fight, and you're gonna try to cut down to 156 again, and just like why? You don't need to do it. And he's 35. Like
and I don't know why they couldn't have Benn fight. Like they could have just made this at 160.
Because he'd probably get destroyed at 160. Like Benn will probably get destroyed.
I don't think so. That's the problem. Benn wasn't looking so small against this guy, and if he woke up the right way, like I don't like. And then it's like you basically saying you're not as good as Kell Brook. He went 147 to damn fight Golovkin, nigga.
Yeah, he sure did.
Eubank ain't no fucking Golovkin.
Yeah, and Eubank should be. I know
this not even a prime Eubank.
Yeah, and the funny thing too, Eubank has just had performances where like, goddamn, like this dude could be special. Like, I mean, I mentioned before, like our most viewed IG video is this motherfucker knocking out Yildirim. Like, everyone loved the fuck out of that video. Like, it had comments, and even when you watch the tournament, like everyone was like, okay, that's the next champion right there. Motherfucker was stood over that dude, like like fucking, like like a warrior and shit like that. And then you realize he has issues with boxing, with simple 1-2 boxing, and he can get outboxed easily with 1-2s, and it's just like
Eubank clearly the best trainer for him though.
Easily, and it's just like and then he has these he struggles with people he shouldn't struggle with, and then then he has the DeGale win, which was again a quality win for him, and then he gets knocked out by fucking Liam Smith because he was fucking around with the way he shouldn't be fucking at. And although he avenged it, but it's just like, how many single times you gonna keep fucking around? Like all you do is
get. He got Bull Mac in this camp too. Sorry, I know he got Bull Mac training him this time, I think too. Yeah,
because honestly, like to me, this fight should be easier for him because he has more skills than it. But I just feel like if he's taxed himself to get to this weight, like we could just see another hard fight in him. He might unexpectedly just eat haymakers, not because he wants to, it's because he can't move out of the fucking way of them. So it's just, and that's just my feeling. I mean, I think Eubank is still going to win like another hard 116, 112 type of decision, but I just don't think this draining the weight is good for him at all. Like it might catch up to him in some fashion.
Well, so you picking Eubank by decision?
Mm-hmm. What about you,
I ain't gonna lie. I think Benn got this one. I'm picking Benn this time.
By KO or knockout? Oh, I mean by KO or decision. KO or knockout.
By unanimous or majority. No, I'm saying I want to say KO this time. Like I think
Benn not winning any other way but KO. Let's not kill.
No, because this is the thing. Like I feel like Benn could just honestly beat his ass, and Eubank just tries everything he can to just stay up, and he goes a distance. That's possible too. But I feel like the KO is more possible. But like I can see this going the distance again, and just Benn is the one who's just in the front, like constantly hurting Eubank, and Eubank just surviving, and because Eubank could be crafted when he wants to, but
right.
And you gotta approach him the right way to KO him. Like Beefy stayed on him, and he's a natural pressure fighter. If fucking Benn could just kind of, lay back a little when he gets in there, line up another shot instead of just headhunting haymakers, or at least go to the body, it could be different. He get him out of there. But I say Benn by KO, 6 or 7 rounds.
Oh, that might be a little early, bro. I think
Benn is going to be at his best early.
Right.
I can say 7-round KO, Benn.
Okay. Pete, what about you? What's your prediction?
Eubank decision.
Pilot?
I'm kind of feeling the Benn, but I'll say Eubank decision, but Eubank again.
Let's see. Because I'm just looking at FanDuel now. So the money line is Eubank is minus 192 favorite. Benn is plus 150. So let's see. Eubank decision is plus 190. Eubank's KO is plus 190. Real value. Draw is plus 1,300, which could, that could possibly be a thing.
That's possible.
Yeah. Benn.
I can see that.
Benn decision is plus 400, and Benn KO is plus 330. So
honestly, they see all types of like possible outcomes from this fight. You could tell by the odds, like they're making Eubank a slight favorite because he won the first fight, but they know he's not like a favorite like that.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like they know, like, if he's coming in, he might come in there drained, and it might be another hard fight, and then Benn may actually catch him.
And for that reason, they're not throwing like plus 700, plus 650 for a Benn KO.
Yeah, because they don't want motherfuckers. Yeah, they don't want motherfuckers to come out like a fat rat on that shit.
Yeah, so they low key know what they're doing, and just for that, even just off of that, I'm going Benn because they know.
But because I can feel like and set up a trilogy. Obviously if
that's what I'm looking at. Like I want to if it goes a distance, it might end up being a draw.
I was thinking saying draw for my prediction. Just I don't know, just because I feel like they want to set up a trilogy no matter what. It's gonna be a trilogy in this.
I think Benn is probably taking it more serious. I think Eubank. I saw that shit like that little face-off shit, and Eubank tried to shake his hand. He had his hand out, and Benn didn't take it. That part right there kind of was like, yeah, Benn ain't gonna play with this nigga. I think he didn't play last time, but I think if he really wants to win, he's gonna make even if it's a 0.5 adjustment, he's gonna make a 5% adjustment or something to do better. To knock this nigga out. He ain't like Eubank trying to nah. Like I don't care if I won the last fight. I'm not putting my hand out on it. We got generational beef, nigga. Fuck you.
Yeah. I think because I know Benn took that loss hard. Like, cause I remember dude had that 1,000-yard stare at the end. Like after that, like bro was in. He was clearly in his head. Like he took that loss super hard. Like he knew.
Niggas to take a loss like that, if they're not gonna make the adjustments or just get better, those are the type of niggas who like they get like magic and voodoo and all types of
right.
Like, they seeing spiritual niggas and like that look on his face was on some like if you hired a nigga to protect you or go after somebody, and like that's that look. Like
facts.
Like that's that look, man. Hold on, clear 614. Eubank is probably the safer pick, but streets want Conor Benn win. That opens up mega fights in 147 and 154. I feel you with that, yo. I feel you with that. I feel like it's better for the sport if Benn wins, and if he wins brutally, I know they're not gonna think about a goddamn
Mario Barrios fight.
Third fight.
Oh, third fight, yeah, no, but I know Barrios will probably I'm not facing that motherfucker. Are you kidding me?
Bring him up to 150 something, but you could do something with this nigga. Like with Eubank, ain't much you could do with this nigga.
Yeah, Eubank is already on the bottom half of his career. Like he's not because Eubank, like I said, if Eubank wins this fight, Eubank hopefully should go after a big fight, like another big fight. You know,
this is big. But see, the thing is, I'm looking at it. It's possible it could be a whole Chad Dawson situation too. Like you get past these tough Benn fights,
Well,
and then
I
you
feel like
finally go back to the 160, 168,
if you
somebody hits you and you're gone.
I feel like, but if you make Oxymoto wins decisively again, I feel like Canelo might want to fight him in UK or something. I feel like he might be set up for that.
Yeah.
Even like that kind of Crawford. I don't know. Maybe Crawford wants to defend the title. I don't know. I'm just saying if Eubank wins in a dominant fashion, Canelo wants to fight in the UK. Now he hasn't, right? He's on a 2-fight Turkey deal.
That would be a fight. Yeah, stop giving these niggas ideas.
Yeah.
But yes, that definitely would be a fight that would make, and it'd be a bunch of hoopla. Might even try to Netflix that shit. I don't know. I just, but it's been talked about. He's been wanting to fight Canelo, but
yeah,
you gotta get past Benn first, and that's no given.
Mm-hmm.
Even though the first fight, like, because then there's shit too with the whole hospital shit afterwards, and
yeah,
like y'all put like I'm looking at all the factors, and a nigga who fought like that, he shouldn't be stuck in no goddamn paramedic van for 30 minutes or an hour when he needs to be seen. So he posted the picture and all this, and I give Eubank credit. Like he always gonna speak his mind and tell his truths, and that's what you need to do sometimes. Like too many people just shut the fuck up and just all right, whatever, you know. All right, I'll take you. Like, nah, nigga, goddamn. Mm-hmm. So yeah, but it's just all of that. I don't know. I just Benn. It might now be Benn by brutal KO. You might see a 4th round KO. Because I'm not putting nothing past niggas after we had the Lubin fight.
That's true.
And depending if I train Saturday before the fight, if we work on something, I might figure out, okay, that Benn gonna land a nasty left hook on this nigga. Because that be happening too, man.
Mm-hmm.
I'll never forget that time with them. Me and Rome was practicing the right hand and then the uppercut, like the boom and then boom. And then goddamn Jamal Charlo getting tagged with that shit late in the fight that night. But what's his name? That nigga, you know who I'm talking about. That one Spanish, that Mexican cat, man. Charlo was there. Who?
Estano?
Nah, I'm talking about Jamal Charlo. Not Mel.
Oh. Shit. It
was the one Mexican nigga who Maul was whooping up for like 9 rounds straight. Then he got tired and dude started like putting hands on Maul late in the fight.
Oh, the one that knocked Kirkland out in 1 round.
You talking about Montillo?
Yes. Yeah. Him. Yeah.
Montiel, right? Montiel.
Montiel, that's his name. Yeah.
Montiel.
That's Montiel. Yeah, Montiel.
Yeah. That was
Adamas blasted him out like in 2 rounds or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I because I remember that I chastised that Maul performance. I was like, niggas were talking to like, oh, it was too difficult. I was like, what are you niggas talking about? Like he shit the bed. Like I don't know what you niggas is talking about. You look terrible. Like what the fuck you did? Like, niggas was really
he looked good for the first 9 rounds, but
but
you can't have 3 bad rounds like that.
And Texas got quiet, you know, because it was his hometown, and it was quiet as fuck after.
Yeah, but
if you're gonna beat the shit out of somebody, you have to beat the shit out of them until you knock them out or until the final bell. You can't beat the shit out of somebody for 9 rounds. And then
giving
the last 3-4 rounds, he put hands on you, and you're like,
especially if you're at home, you just maybe give a couple rounds in the middle, but finish strong. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, but
if you gotta take a few rounds off in the middle so you finish strong, I'd rather you do that than the narrative is, you know, you couldn't close out strong and everybody in the parking lot just leaving the fight. Like,
yeah, I mean, Maul had damn near his eye was almost closed, and he had a Mickey Mouse hand. Like, and there was what niggas was talking about. Like, no, that was terrible. He looked terrible. Like, I don't know what niggas was looking at. Like, that was like,
and he's beating better guys, so it's not like this dude was like some rampage ass nigga, like who's just unstoppable.
Yeah, and then Montiel, like I said, got annihilated, start getting annihilated by other fighters. It's just like, it's not good look to go distance with this dude. And not drop him, not do anything. Like that's why I was like, I don't know what niggas was talking about. I was arguing with niggas on the thread in the college thread. I was like, yo,
I remember that shit. Like niggas is like really like no, niggas is really capable for ball. It's like, yeah. We're Jamal fans too, bro, but no, this isn't it. Like,
that wasn't it. Like not in the least.
Not when the same niggas gave me hell for fucking Stevenson getting dropped by Farah, and he was beating the shit out of him. I had to hear it then.
Yeah.
I'm like, but Stevenson landed a gazillion punches. He dropped them twice. It don't matter. You're not supposed to damn get dropped and get competitive in a fight like that when you're already. That's like, yeah, all right, whatever. Fuck it. But it's facts though. You can't like down, and it almost looked worse with Stevenson because he dropped this nigga twice. He hurt him. Damn, that might be a forgotten fate. I ain't see that fight in a minute.
Yeah, but also too
twice, right?
What's that?
Did they fight twice?
Oh yeah, I went to the second fight. Yeah. Yeah, they fought in the second fight in Montreal. That was one of my favorite boxing trips too. You know what I'm saying? Like, they fought, and Superman wiped them out in one round.
Oh, okay,
that's one or two rounds. I think it was one or, but yeah.
Thank you. I was like, remember?
Yeah, they definitely fought twice because of that first fight. Because that was like the closest Superman got to losing, and Superman wiped that dude out. Like he beat the shit out of him. And I was like, okay, this is what's up. I mean, that was one of my better boxing trips. That was a good time. A lot of fuckery that went on.
So everybody. So with Eubank, I'm the only nigga picking Benn.
Pretty much, yeah.
All right, so be it.
Yeah, and also just to mention it, I mean, one Jack Catterall will be the co-main against Iko Usman, the one who put Josh Taylor into retirement because he beat the shit out of Josh Taylor. So I mean, maybe Usman might have another upset in his bag for Catterall, who, as like I said before, we've heard us complain about him. He has skills, he can punch, but he just doesn't like to let his hands go, and it makes for performances where you can't even put money on him. He's
money. You can't even watch him ugly ass fights.
Yeah, he's a parlay killer.
Yeah, definitely. But, he a single bet killer too. He a killer when he's not supposed to be.
Yeah.
Be a killer in the ring, nigga. Not on my betting app, motherfucker. Like, damn.
Yeah, and it's only because he's facing someone that beat the shit out of Josh Taylor. I'm actually gonna watch to see if he actually learned something against someone that could probably be motivated to actually do similar work. That's the only reason why I'm gonna watch this fight. But if it's like 3 rounds and they're not doing nothing, then I might have to go take a piss break or something like that. Something like that.
I think you go piss break, smoke break, drink break, food break, lotto run.
Yeah, exactly.
Listen to a few songs, new album drop.
Catterall, if you better make sure to actually put on the performance, actually not try and knock you out.
Hey, ain't Bozy his trainer now, cuz?
Who, Catterall? Oh, yeah, that's right. Catterall, he is.
Yeah, no, you better not be no fucking buster. Like, you better put hands, you better put belt to ass, foot to ass, whatever, bro. Like, because they gonna clown you in Philly. You come back to that gym on some bullshit, nigga.
That's it. I forgot.
Can't be training with a nigga like Boots and you do some bullshit, bro. Like,
yeah. So I said I'm actually now because I forgot he was with Bozy. So yeah. So just to see what Bozy did with this style, see what he can actually do. I really want to see that fight.
Because Catterall has all the elements to be a world champion, somebody like a legit good fighter, like fan favorite, everything. Like if you say, hey man, I want a guy who has quick hands, good power, like good footwork, skills, good skills, like everything, like god damn, and then just not be able to put it together, like bro. Because he lost to fucking what's his name?
He lost to Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor. Yeah, Catterall. The Catterall fight, the Catterall got robbed the first fight, and he got the other one good. But then there's somebody else who beat Catterall.
Barboza.
That's who.
Yeah, that was a terrible fight. Oof.
Bro, you're and I'm not hating on Barboza, but Catterall has way more talent than Barboza. You're not supposed to lose He should have.
And you're at home too. You're at home.
And at home, bro. Like, nigga, like he has everything that Teofimo has. He was supposed to put up the same type of performance.
Mm-hmm.
Everything. So that's a bad look. So he better fucking impress this weekend, or you're gonna have to send your ass to damn another place to train at.
I like the other fight on there, Scobie and Azim. That sounds promising. Maybe
Scobie is, like I said, because Scobie.
Dakota Linger beat him. Dakota Linger stopped him, but he's a football player. All the football players have a ceiling. Glanton, you know what I'm saying? All those football players turned boxers always have a ceiling. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Glenn's ceiling hasn't really come yet.
Oh yeah, he's top round. Yeah,
Scobie lost to a tough man fight, someone from the tough man circuit. That type of that doesn't really exist in boxing anymore. But he got his ass beat by a nigga that was from a tough man circuit. So
yeah.
But Scobie, because he's American, like he has power for days. So don't get me wrong. So so he can either impress or he can just get beat up by Azim. That's either one or the other. But this is Scobie's chance to kind of prove himself, to try to make himself like a player at 140. Like he has
be a stepping stone for Azim, because Azim's the British, the British ace out of this fight.
Yeah, honestly, I do think that's a fight that can go wrong. But Scobie, but I'm tempering my expectations on it because, like I said, Scobie,
you got it.
Yeah, you have to because like you guys asked by a dude from the tough man circuit, like, nah, bro, like, yeah, but I support him getting a look like that because, like, that was a thing. So, yeah, I hope he does well. But yeah, so yeah, but like I said, this card is on pay-per-view, of course, in case everyone is wondering. So if you upgrade it to the zone's new plan, then yes, it's
platinum tier. What the fuck? But then ultra platinum tier, but they're gonna be plutonium tier in 2027, huh? And god damn, when is it gonna stop? Whoa.
But then we also have a Tubi card though from Top Rank though.
Yes.
Which was good because I was like, okay, because I remember on the first two I was like, yeah, how this goes. How the first Top Rank goes on Tubi is probably gonna determine how the rest of the other Top Rank cards are gonna be made, how they're gonna be rolled out. So we got Rafael Espinoza that will be making his defense of the featherweight title against Arnold Khegai. And Khegai, again, now this is a fight. I'm just thinking it's like a stay busy fight, but Khegai is a tough guy. His only losses are to Stephen Fulton. And known racist Joette Gonzalez. So
he's a tough guy, but Espinoza's gonna beat his ass. I've seen this.
But he's never been stopped yet. That's the thing.
He's gonna get stopped. I know he's gonna get. I have a good feeling.
God damn, he's like fuck it.
Yeah, he's a tough guy. Most Ukrainian fighters they're tough. I remember Fulton was putting hands on him and he didn't go down from that. You know what I'm saying? But then Fulton's not, he doesn't have a lot of power.
Puncher in 6'1", 6'2", featherweight.
Fulton punches hard enough.
Mm-hmm.
And he's a guy who's going to hit you enough times. Especially he feels comfortable because shit. You couldn't tell me he wasn't a puncher against goddamn, what's his name? Leo Angulo or Angelo?
Oh, Angelo Leo. Yeah,
I said it backwards. Yeah.
Yeah, Angelo. Yeah, he said Angelo.
Them punches look like they was hurting.
Yeah. He sent Angelo Leo to the hospital for that one there. So that might actually be my favorite Fulton performance.
Because it is, nigga. It's the best one.
Yeah, because he really put a beating on Angelo Leo. That was that's the fact that Leo came back from that as a champion again is a testament to
facts.
Yeah,
and the fact he had a highlight reel KO later on after that.
Yeah, on top of that, too. So
got still nightmares about that KO. You knock a nigga so hard back and he falls flat hard, head hit the concrete, whatever, and his leg goes up.
Yeah. You don't see too many brutal catch and shoot KOs like that, but that was one of them. Fulton put that dude in the hospital. So it's like
I think it's better than his rematch performance over Figueroa.
That's also true. it was a good performance though. But that the Fulton in that fight was just in the Leo fight was just like that was a motherfucker that was firing on all cylinders. That was a bad nigga right there.
Yeah, like how some people have that perfect performance for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
That's one for him. Like
But Arnold Khegai though, like I get it because you have to keep Espinoza, active because he's probably the most dangerous featherweight right now. Like he has all the dimensions in the world. Like he's a nightmare for a lot of people. he's a huge nightmare to face. Dude came off of like beating the shit out of Vasquez. Vasquez is I'd never been KO'd before too, and he had been giving people like Ray Ford hard fights and Cordina a hard fight.
Robisi hasn't been stopped. Vasquez hasn't been stopped. Yeah, Khegai hasn't been stopped. He's about to though.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm definitely obviously because Espinoza is also known that needs to be put in a big fight. They need to start making some unifications for real though with that dude.
And that fight will be on too. Yeah. But I will say it's a good fight though. I mean, I'd say it's going to be a competitive for a little bit. It's not going to be I don't think it's going to be a straight blowout. I think Khegai will be competitive.
I don't know. I mean, I'm reading the odds right now for a guy for this fight.
Oh, it don't sound good at all.
These odds are kind of crazy. So the money line is Espinoza is a minus 2,000 favorite. Guy is plus 1,000 underdog. Espinoza. Yeah, Espinoza decision is plus 330. So there's actually value in a decision because the guy is a tough guy. Espinoza KO is minus 330. Draws plus 2,500. Khegai points decision is plus 2,700. And Khegai KO is plus 1,200. Yeah.
Yeah, see, those are the odds where you don't think a motherfucker gonna win. He might hang around, but yeah. Because even the Lubin odds, like honestly, like this fight, I feel will be more competitive than Ortiz Lubin, and Lubin had better odds.
Yeah, like honestly, but if Espinoza
minus 1,000 favorite for Ortiz,
yeah,
Espinoza has minus 2,000. When you start getting to minus 2,000, you're getting to like the NOA level of dominance.
Facts.
It'd be like minus 6,000. Like why are we even like, bro? Look. The Hard Rock app didn't even have the Ortiz Lubin fight. Like them niggas knew.
Mm-hmm.
You know I would have put some for the Lubin KO nigga, but damn. Yeah. They got the fucking the Eubank though.
But this is gonna be a hard fight. Now, I mean, I can't see any other fight. I mean, there's a good chance Espinoza may be taken to a decision because Khegai is a tough guy. But I mean, part of me is like, and if I bet on this fight, and I probably will, I would probably put it on a decision just for shits and giggles, just off rip because I know Khegai is a tough guy though. But Espinoza, but something's telling me Espinoza will probably win by KO. Like it'll probably be a brutal KO at that. Something is telling me.
Or a TKO.
Was that?
Not that or a TKO.
Yeah, exactly. You know what I'm saying? But it is a good fight though. There's no question about it. And I think just more like because obviously because Espinoza's been beasting lately, so it's like he's a 6'1", featherweight, and he hits incredibly hard. So it's like that's why the odds are the way they are. Even though Robesa Ramirez almost knocked him the fuck out, but it's just like he can still punch. So that's what it is.
Yeah, I'll never forget. That was a nasty knockdown. My goodness. They didn't even expect it. They zoomed out. It's on TikTok. Nigga. That shit was
it was. Like, yeah. Yeah, like Robesa Ramirez, like, I mean, that would have been I would have been like, okay, Robesa Ramirez. Apparently I wasn't familiar with your work and your skills like that. You're really a bad motherfucker out there if you're leveling 6'1" niggas with overhand shots like that.
But then he ended up losing that fight. It was a great fight. That was a damn good fight. But I forgot there was just another fight going on.
That was fight of the year.
But there was another fight going on, a bigger fight that was going on at the same time, which made it tough to watch.
I watched that fight in full. I was like, yeah, that was easily the best fight of that night. Like,
but there was another fight that night that was pretty big too.
Pilot, shut up, nigga. We know. Yeah, that was the fight I could have been at, nigga.
Yeah, that was the fight.
Yeah, we know there was another fucking fight.
Oh, you the Tio.
Yeah, he was at the
Oh man,
nigga, I needed man. We were supposed to be at that damn that Espinoza fight, man. Damn.
Yeah, that's what LB's like regret
but
fight.
There's definitely that's one of my boxing regrets is that fight.
But the second fight, he made
fight of the year in our town, bro.
Yeah. But I mean, like I said, Espinoza, though, I mean, of course, this fight's in Mexico right now because most likely, at least with that one, Nick, you can tell like Zanfer Promotions is probably footing the bill, so to speak. So, you can't, so you don't have to kind of worry where the money is on that one since Espinoza is probably, I think, he's co-promoted by them. So, then, you have in the co-main, you have Lindolfo Delgado and Gabriel Valenzuela, which should be a really good fight. That's an IBF title eliminator. And then you got Richard Torres fighting on there in the undercard. So, like I said, it should be a good, it should be a good little Saturday night card. Because Mexican cards they usually don't disappoint like that.
All right, let's sweep this up real quick. Because we all know what's his name going to win. What's going to be the significant punch for it? I'm thinking Espinoza going to land a good uppercut. That's going
he throws uppercuts with mean intentions too. I for some reason I think he's got level do with a body shot. It's gonna be like he's gonna level him like a fucking hook to a liver type of shit. Like the uppercut might land, but the finisher will probably be a hook.
I see it being a 1-2 down the pipe. Kheigai's there to be hit, so I think he'll be like a 1-2, maybe like a left hook or something that will just kind of drop him and end up being the stop it up after.
I can see that. I can see all of those.
But Khegai, Khegai could. You never know. Khegai might rise to the occasion and take the distance. And I don't know. We'll see. But
it'll be a fight for the first 4 rounds.
Yeah.
But then once that nigga get fully downloaded, the buffering good on the files connection, fucking start taking them apart. Hey, yo, King P, what kind of punch you think he gonna get him with, or at least be the game changer?
Uppercut season.
Yes, sir. Right, he see it because I feel like he's gonna use the 1-2 to close distance, and then he'll let that uppercut go.
Yeah, because if a guy can't match, like at least hurt him a little bit, at least in the first half of the fight, that second fight is gonna get super ugly. He has to give something. He definitely has to give Espinoza something to think about. Else, it's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, because it gets crazy. Because then the gym I'm training now, Espinoza was the person I mentioned to him because when he had rolled up on me and my other student, like since she got kids, she could recognize that he was young, but I couldn't really tell because he was on a bike. When he got off the bike, I was like, this nigga tall as fuck. The fuck? So then he was like, "Yeah, I'm 6'1", and I'm 130." I'm like, "Damn." Then I really looked, but I'm like, "Yeah, okay, yeah, I can see it." I'm like, "Well, yeah, this is a guy Espinoza, kind of fighting near your weight, whatever. Like, he same dimensions, and he be fucking niggas up. So yeah, like definitely could work with that. You could be 130 and be hitting like you 160."
Yeah, it's always the wiry motherfuckers that be hitting the hardest. It's not even the most. Yeah. That's one thing I've ever learned in my years in the gym. It's never the most brolic person, whoever. It's the wiry motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's always like they got decent sized reach. You know what I'm saying? It's like pretty.
Those are the ones that get deceptive too.
Yeah, because I mean, like I mentioned before, like the hardest I ever got hit sparring was from a wiry ass 175-pound cat. Like motherfucker, like almost popped my eardrums with some of the shots he was hitting me with. And I wasn't getting hit in the ear.
Like they punch so hard because almost every slim nigga like that, they could crack. Like I had another student, man. This motherfucker, he was like a cruiserweight though. Like he was like always around 190. He was 6'3", baseball player. He's been on the video, like shorts. Like all these niggas I'm speaking about, they've been posted up, so you've seen them before.
Yeah.
That nigga could crack. Like I'm used to doing the mitts with him, but he could fucking crack. I'll never forget when I was I had like a bunch of them at the crib. Him, the stud shorty, and I think Rome was in the back too with us. And I was like, yo, man, just do the mitts for him real quick while I work with Shorty real quick. And Rome did the mitts for that nigga for like 3 minutes, and he was like, all right, fuck that. Like, god damn, this nigga hit hard, bro. Like, and he's not even like, and I know he wasn't even mixing them up like that. Like, and he's done the mitts for me, and you know, I hit hard, bro, but it's something the way how they deliver punches. Maybe they naturally turn their fists over or something better, or maybe the length of the arm makes it feel like they just like a pole hitting you or something.
Or also they have they also broad shoulders too. That's another thing. Like if a wiry nigga has broad shoulders, he can absolutely
it's over there. But this kid don't really got the broad shoulders, but he was cracking like when I really want him to crack, like he'll crack and it feels like a 150 pounder, like hitting my shit. Like I was like, damn, like he was cracking, and like everybody I'd fucking train could punch. But it was just some dip, like so Espinoza get some of those going. He might fuck that guy up, man.
Yeah, shit was just absolutely crazy, bro. How some of them wiry cats be punching like that. I was just like, damn, I can never get hit like that.
You don't want to get hit in the face with them niggas, or like
no, you don't.
All those niggas, like. That's why a lot of times, like, cause we even sparred a little bit, like moved around, and like, like it's them niggas, man. Anytime you get on the inside and you attack them, you gotta make everything you do worth it.
Facts.
Everything gotta be a purpose. You can't fuck around with them type of niggas, man. I don't know what it is, Like if it's a big nigga and he's like solid, it's different. But big wiry niggas, nah.
Yeah.
you gotta handle them. Like, nah.
Yeah, no. So I mean, if I could do, I mean, Espinoza, like, depending as long as his weight, he manages his weight, like it might be a while before someone can actually beat him. Depending, unless he starts going up in weight. But yeah, like Espinoza is going to be a problem for anyone at featherweight, especially if they start getting some unifications going, or if he outgrows the weight, which is also a possibility.
I'm shocked Top Rank hasn't. Well, I bet you if they still had ESPN, they would make him versus Navarrete. That'd be made next year. You know what I'm saying? Easily.
Yeah, well, I mean, Navarrete now already has a big high profile fight.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be that.
Oh no, wait, who Navarrete fighting?
He's fighting Nunes, for unification.
It's a unification, 130 unification.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah,
that's gonna be a slugfest.
Navarrete, my dude, though. Like, shit, that's a good one. But Navarrete and Espinoza is like, whoo.
Yeah, Navarrete Espinoza, that would be like,
that's a fight I would love to see as a co-main on Netflix or something. Like, I would want to see the world, like honestly, like if you was making like the perfect 3-fight card, and we already said Boots and Ortiz is the main event. I feel like a Navarrete Espinoza would need to be a part of that card, because I feel like the world, like 200 million people need to see a Morales Barrera level Mexican shootout. I think that would do wonders for the sport. So yeah, I would love a fight like that to be on a crazy huge platform.
Yeah, no, but yeah, we have to. But yeah, I'm just happy these fights are just getting made, because
yes,
2020.
I'll take that. And then they're on this side of the world too.
This kind of crazy. Top Rank, they don't really have a network, but they're able to make all these fights for next. Like, they're actually.
Honestly, I think they're making better fights this way than they were before.
Yeah.
ESPN got them niggas complacent. Like, y'all niggas got fat when I started, son. Like, now y'all feeding this with these 2B classics. Because honestly, like, last weekend of boxing was so trash, they got to give us a damn Eubank card and they got to give us a fight of the year rematch and Espinoza on the same day to make up for it.
Yo, facts.
Because I honestly feel like, okay, like Saturday, I need to be watching boxing. Like, I don't need to be fucking around. If y'all niggas want to train, y'all better holler at me early. Cause when the Eubank shit start?
Probably like around 5. I don't know the exact, but probably like around 5:30 or whatever.
That's the main event. So Catterall probably like 4 type shit.
Yeah, I mean the car will probably start like 1 or 2 or whatever.
Okay, that's not bad. I do want to see Catterall.
No, I feel like they be starting a little later now, like 45-3, like my time, like 6 o'clock y'all time.
God damn.
No, but the past couple of those been a little later than usual. So that's my time.
See what we can do Saturday. All right. Yeah. But at least I know it's okay. Gets quality boxing. Gonna have to find some. Gonna have to hit up some people for the Eubank card. But thank God Tubi's delivering after that. A little easy, just turn the TV on. Shit, no searching. You feel me? Y'all know who y'all is out there. Shout out to y'all, S Gang.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, though, like I say, like I'm glad that at least boxing's picking up for at least for the remaining of the year. So I mean that, and of course, next our next boxing talk, we'll be talking about, Devin Haney and Brian Norman and that card, and that card is on paper is as all of them are 4-5-year caliber type, fights, and one fight is buzzing harder than most, and it'll be, so it'll be good to go in.
Honestly, like if we're gonna just really say it, I think Haney and Norman has had the most single buzz for a fight for this whole year.
It really has, to be honest.
True.
Don't get me wrong. Canelo Crawford had buzz throughout the year. What else happened this year?
But this is basically the YN fight, right? You know what I'm saying? It's just like the two young niggas are fighting, so that's all you're seeing is on Twitter, and now in credit, the zone has been doing.
But Haney's to the point where he's a superstar now. Like for the attention he gets, and
he gets people
riled up. He gets people tried on podcasts.
But he also fans. Y'all see the Haney-acs on Twitter sometimes. It comes on your feed.
I know they got a name now. Who meant the Haney-acs?
but y'all be seeing these glazing posts for Haney. I mean, and so a lot. I mean, everybody got their stands, but the Haney stands are they be popping up on the feed, and it's annoying as fuck. I ain't gonna.
They do. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like, and Haney, like nothing wrong with Haney, but like everybody overcompensates a little too much for him. Like so, it's like, damn, bro.
But he ain't said coming to Floyd. That's all I'm saying. Like they think he's the next Floyd. And
he's definitely not. He's not the second coming of Crawford, nigga. Like like not even a Mosley. Not like, come on, like Zab maybe. Nah.
No, but honestly, I'm gonna say Norman cut the better promo than him. And Norman, like a lot of people, like my friend, my casual friend. Watching the Norman stuff, he's like, "Damn, I like this kid. I hope he knocks Haney out because he's not feeling Haney because of the lawsuit shit, right?" But he said he's like watching this. He's like, "Who's this kid Norman?" It's like I sent you the knockouts and shit. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people I'm seeing online are liking Norman's personality. So if he can get a knockout, that's big for the sport. If he can,
hell yeah, of course. It'll be heard throughout the desert too. But if it's a knockout, I think the way this fight been buzzing, it'll go viral. Like it'll cross over.
Yeah, easy. Yeah, if there's a brutal knockout, but easy
for this fight. Yeah, definitely, because the way it's been talked about, niggas anticipating and the whole comment
it's not even the main event. Brits don't even care about yard. That should be the main event. I mean, come on, we know Haney Norman's really the main event. You know what I'm saying?
Then the fashion shit. This ask me about this outfit. I'm about to fight this nigga. You talking about the outfit? Go band, throw hands and make bands.
But they got the face off was cool. I mean, even though they used to be 20 minutes, now it's not even 10 minutes now. What the fuck?
Attention spans, these niggas.
Yeah, exactly.
I think we could get a good 8 minutes out of these guys. Like, damn. Like, nah, talk your shit. Like, people, like, that's the thing. Like, it's crazy because Haney's one of those guys who are boxing media, you could tell they had it out for him, or they weren't really as objective or as good as or solid, at least as they could have. like I feel like he's been given a hard time. But whenever something like that happens, the universe creates the opposing force to balance it out. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what the Haniacs are doing, but then it's going overboard now.
The Haniacs.
the fact that like it's overboard, the fact that niggas got a nickname for it. That's when it's like the YTBC shit.
Mm-hmm.
The whole niggas say Utah, YouTube boxing community back in like
when it branched off with the LDBC, right? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Then it brand, and then it's like you understood like when it was first started, why it was first started. You understood, and it started off as a cool thing, and it was like, okay, cool.
It became the word woke. It became the word woke.
Yeah, and then it evolved into something else that was just worse than what it was. Worse than it was supposed to be. Like it was no better than what it was fighting against type shit.
Right.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. Like you don't never want none to just get to that level. So, ring in, we try to just call it down the line without all the extras.
Absolutely.
We might say a thing or two, but it's all in fun.
I mean, yeah, we human, God. Like we human. We gonna always have our little extras. I mean, so we start off the show with King P banning niggas from the bodega.
Right.
Some niggas might think we got a hypothetical bodega. Like I mean, if we did, we'd have to implement that shit. Like I know, come on, like so yeah, like we human. We got all our, we gonna have our opinions and biases and shit, but all of us gonna at least grill the other one and be like, what, nigga, this, that, like, come on. Like, no one's above that.
Absolutely not.
that's the difference with these other platforms, that no one get grilled. The only time they get grilled is when they share it on Twitter, and then they can't even take that type of shit. We actively grilling boxing opinions, so nothing comes out more than what it should be. It's like, okay, like, yeah, that one nigga, he kind of wilding, but these niggas is this, or yeah, they saying this. Unless we all agree on something, which happens too.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's fucked up, or it's a great thing. So yeah, like that's what make us the best. The fuck out of here, like shit. But yeah, what else we got? That's it, right? Like y'all, like the first episode of Power Force was cool.
Yeah, no, I mean, I was entertained by it, but I realized it was the first episode.
No, I'm still to that little nigga, but whatever. I thought they did that, with the kid,
Yeah, I mean, it was just that first episode was just kind of set up some shit. Like I wasn't. I mean, it was entertaining for what it was. So.
No, real quick, how did that evil bitch not die? I'm sorry, how did that evil the lesbian bitch? How did she not? She got
Claudia.
So she got shanked up in that last. You know what I'm saying? Like how she?
I mean, sometimes because she's probably a popular character and they didn't want to kill her.
Yeah, I know, plot armor, but it's like.
Oh, if you were talking, I thought you meant like a realistic. I just think it's one of those.
No, I'm saying, like how she got.
Somebody get to you.
Jail. She got stabbed like 20. She got stabbed 20 times.
And she got stabbed the fuck up. Like, yeah, she did. Yeah, honestly, that's okay. Fuck it. Let's call it what it is. If we call it for boxers, we gonna call it for shows. Plot armor.
Yeah.
Because she got stabbed. It wasn't like 2 or 3 good. It was like
it was a good
5 or
15.
6.
It felt like 10. Yeah, that was a good
10. And even the way she hit the floor was on some like, yeah, this bitch is dead.
I'm dead. Yeah.
But yeah, this episode was cool. I also say, I know the Vince Staples season 2 is out, and that's fire. Like much better than season 1. So if y'all ain't checked that out. It's something to watch.
And then and also to Frankenstein on Netflix. Like Frankenstein, it like I said, I like gothic I like gothic like material, and of course I like horror. So I mean my view on Frankenstein is like like you kind of realize how whitewashed Frankenstein was done over here. Like all the other kind of classic horror characters, like the act when their stories are actually kind of done like the non-Disney shit, like shit, like you say, oh damn, like this is raw shit. Frankenstein's never been really done raw, and this one's like really like to the book, and I'm just like, geez, like so like some shit, some parts of that movie is just really dark, and some of it is just really like fuck. Like,
yeah, right.
Now,
okay, let me ask you this: is it better than the one that Robert De Niro did?
Did I even see that one?
Oh wow, god damn, bro, that was like the standard.
I mean,
like you know how like you had Bram Stoker's Dracula, and then you know
yeah.
Mary Shelley Frankenstein, like.
I don't remember. I don't remember one with Robert De Niro as Frankenstein.
You don't remember?
No.
Google it. It was like big. Like you serious?
Oh, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. Oh, I haven't. Okay. Now I had my memory jogged.
Because I just said Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I said it fast, but I did say that.
Yeah.
That's the one.
I haven't seen this movie in a hot minute. Like.
Oh, okay. I fucked with that one.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, is this Frankenstein is more. I mean, the '94 Frankenstein, this one, Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I think it's just the images were kind of like, I would say it's too like the one on Netflix is the violence is more graphic, like by far between this one and the one that was back in the '90s.
Like, I can see that.
That it's. Like this one, like I'd say this one. I mean, I'm not saying the '94 one was cool. Like, I mean, especially for the shit that was done. Like, but you can kind of tell they tamed some of the shit down in that one. In Netflix, no, like motherfuckers, like there were motherfuckers getting fucked up in that one. But
I guess that's what you would want to see if like Frankenstein, like he big, he's strong.
Yeah, like
problems. Fuck shit up.
And it does have a kind of a slow build to it because it's Benicio del Toro. That's his type of style of filmmaking or whatever. And I'm not saying it's constantly violent, but when the violent does hit, it hits. So it's like there were some real atrocities that were. But I think. Damn. But there was one aspect of the movie I didn't particularly care for, and it was largely in the second half of the movie. And it is true. It is to the book though, but I kind of wish they kind of changed it up a little bit, and I think without because I felt like it was kind of tedious. They didn't need to do it as much, but like I said, but it was to the book though, so that's why I can't complain that much though. But it is definitely worth the viewing. It's like 2.5 hours, give or take, So.
Oh, okay. Damn, it's how these long ass movies, bro.
But it is dark and it is like it's like goddamn this is borderline. Sometimes it's like borderline blasphemous too, because. Like just to actually if you ever read the actual book of Frankenstein, which I have. It's not no kiddie shit. Like the shit is fucking raw. Like it's grim. It's grim shit. So it's like in the movie, I think does a good job in kind of portraying some of the grim, the grim shit that was in the book. So yeah, full recommendation to go watch.
Okay, damn, it's that long. Because I just seen for the first time the director's cut of Kingdom of Heaven.
That's long as fuck.
It's like 3 hours and 15 minutes, but it's like a masterpiece. Like it's fire.
Like sometimes
it's way better than the shit I saw in the theaters, which was like 2.5 hours. Like you cut 45 minutes from a movie like that, and you're really hurting it because pacing was still good. Like it has an intermission too. They play music and everything. Like,
basically you just described fucking Justice League, nigga.
yeah, because these movies in the movie theater they're like a 7, but when you see the uncut like director's cut, they just turn into 10s. Yeah,
they're 10s. Yeah, I mean that Justice League uncut shit that was on HBO Max, as long as it was, and it was long as fuck. That was a masterpiece in terms of comic book movies. Like
it's one of the rare movies where it was like 4 hours and something.
It was like 4 hours.
I watched it clear all the way through. That's how engaged I was. I didn't even take a break. Where there's been movies that like are 2 hours, and I'll be like, I'll watch the rest of it tomorrow.
Well, I had to take a break because I had to take some bathroom breaks. But yeah, that was a masterpiece. That might actually
well, let me go and watch boxing, or let me go down the street, shoot pool, do laundry, come back. I'm talking about you really just watching it the whole time. So yeah, But yeah, masterpiece. I think it's on the movie page. We reviewed it.
Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, no. But so probably this week, Wednesday we'll try to get because we're due for a mid-season football show. So try to make sure we get Rome and everything like that, and see, because there's plenty to rant about in football. Trust, especially after this game. Pretty much it's clear that the football season is this Super Bowl is up for grabs. In so many different ways. So, but yeah, we'll try getting our thoughts on Wednesday on that. And but yeah, man, this was a good show, man. We just hope we hope that obviously boxing this weekend is a lot better than the past weekend for sure. That's what we hoping.
Yeah, bring back that energy we had at in Canada with Mayor Card. Oh, Pilot, did you end up seeing match?
I didn't.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
Okay.
I might not. Yeah, I ain't a movie watcher, so I decided a bitch when you told me that, but I haven't yet. I did look at it though. I did kind of start it almost, but
You said started over. He had played and he was like, yeah, later. Nah, I'd be like that. Nah, but at least you got homework, nigga.
There you go.
We just want to get your reaction. That's really the thing.
I feel it.
Yeah, because Pat's reaction was crazy. So. Yeah, that's more we just want to get your reaction. But it is one of the better horror movies this year, though.
It is.
Okay.
And we the kings of that shit. So
No, I know. Yeah, horror.
But yeah, good show, y'all. The show was funny. Bob.
Absolutely. And also, tomorrow, if you're a vet or you have relatives who are vets, we definitely salute you. Tomorrow, make sure that, Veterans Day, that's, that's your day. And, regardless of all the shit that's going on in the world, no one or nothing can take that away from you. Shout out to, of course, OG Rodney, who I believe is a vet. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said,
he's a lieutenant of the Army.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
saying? My dad was a Marine for 12 years, so shouts out to the vets for sure.
Salute.
The Marines, nigga. You seen that chess commercial back in the 80s, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm talking about Pilot.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Oh, okay, about this. Dog, growing up seeing that shit, man, I always thought that was the coolest shit in the world, bro. Like the Army never had no commercials that fucking fire. The Marines always had some lit shit.
Absolutely.
Honestly, you see that shit with the chest, and then there was a later one, and then the dude always come up with the sword.
Mm-hmm.
He said, so maybe you could be a difference, or he said, "What is that saying?" But that shit is hard, nigga, with the dun, 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 dun. And maybe if you have the courage, the guts, maybe you could be one of the few, the proud. That shit's fire. So yeah. Salute the veterans all the time. I don't give a fuck what you think about the country and all that other shit. Still veterans, man. Still salute them. And all the RIP, the ones who ain't here. And we got a little special content for tomorrow for that to help celebrate it. A big salute.
Word up.
So you'll see it on all the social medias and shit.
Absolutely. But
be on the lookout for that, man. We appreciate it.
No doubt. But yeah, so for myself, Pat Scorpio doing representative, for LB Shuttleworth, the God, the GOAT artist, for King People Dagobah, and for Conscious Pilot, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.
Get down on it.